New new Yeah, we are live. Hey.
Drum roll.
Beat produced by Solomon, who's in the chat right now. Twitch.tv/illmac. That's him. He's actually getting his Twitch popping right now as well. So gonna be making beats and playing Destiny 2 on there. So
Get
go
that
follow
Twitch
him.
Popping.
Hey, what's really good?
What's popping, Tin?
What's really good?
Is it on? Is the video on? I don't know if my shit's current. Damn, my shit's on loud.
Yeah, the video should be on.
Turn
here.
me down a little bit.
Yep. Mic check.
Yep.
I also turned it so we hear ourselves louder than the music.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All that.
You know what I mean? I'm mixing. I'm an engineer. What's popping?
Why is my shit just not caught up with the stream, man?
Is it tripping? Are you big tripping?
Yeah, it's just still on the fucking your thing. I think it's just my Twitch though. I'm gonna reload it.
What's good, Connor? What's good, Mythic Dro X Genius Christ? Or I guess it's just Genius Christ.
That's all one name, Mythic Dro X Genius Christ. That's kind of fire.
What Ricky Ono, Gunwing, Solomon in the chat, XG Rhymes. Oh yeah, it's just Grimes. I always say the X when that's just like a placeholder that folks use. AMAC, what up?
What's poppin'?
Sean G in the building.
Fucking people.
Hey, shout out to Gunwings for the tier 1, by the way. I just peeped that right now. I was getting everything set up. Let's see some mustard emotes in the chat for that.
Bro, if you had a gun with wings, that'd be fucking fire.
That's it's based off some Sape shit.
Oh yeah,
Gunwings.
That's right.
Gun barrel. What is it? Barrels for feathers. I'm tripping.
Shout out to Sape.
Hey, Dro in the chat said, I saw the album around 2 a.m. I was like, I'll wait for the listening party. Hell yeah, appreciate you.
That's tight.
Oh yeah, Pigsty, I'ma holler at you 100%. We need to do the bad battles for sure.
Fire. Let me know too, Sty. I'm trying to get on there, bro. I'm trying to fucking laugh at some terrible shit. Shout out to Pigsty for sure.
Yeah, so what's the good word, y'all? So if you're tuned in, you obviously, I'm sure you're aware, my new project Summer is out now. My new project Summer ought to say our project Summer. You know what I mean? I'm just the vessel, But
yeah.
But hey, don't get banned, Taupe. You're on this album. Don't you want to be in the chat long enough to see your props in real time? He said, "Fuck safe."
That's funny. Yeah, man. Fucking Summer's out though, bro. Like, second album in the span of 3 months, 4 months. Motherfucking, we worked really hard on it. I'm super excited for everyone to hear it.
Yeah, me too.
And I think it's really fucking good, man. I did most of the album. Shout out to Taupe. Taupe's got 2 on there. Shout out to Solomon. He's got 1 on there. Shout out to Lenka Shockley. Shout out to Pass, Baby Franco, motherfucking, who am I forgetting?
Yeah, here's the let me pull up the track list one time for him. So here's the track list. You're looking at it probably on a bigger screen than what I'm looking at it on in the window in OBS. But yeah, we got Sat and Chase Moore on the song. We got Fredo and Lenka.
Oh, yeah, Fredo. I forgot Fredo.
Can't
forget Fredo.
Yeah, Dub B's, Franco and Lenka, Baby Franco. I feel like I diffused Fredo and Franco there.
Yeah, that was tight. Franco Algebra?
Yeah, Franco Algebra.
Baby Franco Algebra.
Yeah, and then obviously we got Pass. So I'm super hyped. You know what I mean? What about y'all? I know we got people tuning in over a YouTube as well as Periscope. Definitely appreciate you tuning in. We're broadcasting from the hub right now where we're trying to push all the traffic to twitch.tv/illmac. We just got a lot of big things happening, from live shows, live streaming like battle rap all-star poker game soon, gaming on King of the Dots Twitch channel. So we're doing a lot of stuff on Twitch. So if you don't have the app, with King of the Dot being over there with this $50,000 tournament going on exclusively on Twitch, with me being on Twitch, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of battle rappers migrating, it's worth downloading it. So go get go download Twitch and then follow twitch.tv/illmac. Yeah, we're planning a live performance release party. We'll basically couple the release party for spring and summer. You know what I mean? And perform songs from both of them. And the date is still to be announced, but it's definitely looking like in the next 3 weeks. That's what we're planning for. I'm planning for actually the 8th, but that's not official yet. I just need to lock in a few things. A performance is just a little bit more moving parts than a setup like a listening party. So I want to make sure to come with the high quality. But yeah, hell yeah. Appreciate you guys tuning in 100%. I want to jump in this record. I just want to make sure everybody gets the notification, is able to come through. I'm really proud of this joint, you know?
Ah, fuck. I just dropped it.
Who in the chat, over on Twitch, who in the chat has heard, who listened to it already, and who was waiting specifically? I seen Dro said he was waiting for this listening party. Connor said he listened 3 times. That's fire.
Nice. Someone said a summer ASMR listening party would be next level.
Damn,
Like
an SMMR ASMR joint where we just play the music hella low. And
Yeah.
Yeah, the inspiration behind this song.
So I chopped the sample from fucking.
Yo, I really fucking barred out right there.
Oh my god.
That shit was lit as fuck.
Shout out. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the gifted sub.
Hey, we got DJ Smokey and Lush Uno
They're in the
just
building.
popped up.
They just pulled up.
Hell yeah. Superlot said they got it and listened.
What's up,
Hey,
squad?
what's good?
The squad just pulled
Just
up.
went live, you feel me?
Congrats, man.
Hey,
Congrats.
appreciate
I'm
you,
about to
man.
post
Hell
it
yeah.
right now. Hey, that jersey's
Good
fire,
looks.
Lush.
Actually, too, Smokey is actually featured on the project too. Not just behind the wheels of steel, but you know we had to get his voice on there. And my man dropping some motivationals, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Inhaler Gang, boom. I mean, what do you think? Should we just jump into it? We haven't started the listening yet. You know, we're getting the intros popping.
Shout out to that.
You know, shout out to shout outs. You know,
Always shout out to shout outs.
hey, Blue Effigy says Smokey cool as fuck.
Facts.
Fuck with bro.
One of the coolest people ever, honestly.
The 2009 shit, Siegfried. That's funny because Taupe, who produced 2 joints on this album, actually just said he finally broke the stigma. The stigma no longer applies to him that we've known each other since 2009, and he still hasn't been on the album of mine. So that's very serendipitous, as one would say, that you brought that up.
Fire.
You know, I think Lush. No, I feel like you got me saying that word. Like, yeah. Like I've heard you use it a few times, and then
It's a good word.
I've been using it lately. You know, I incorporate.
Speech patterns.
Okay.
You could always count on Lush for some high quality vernacular.
Y'all want to say what up? Y'all want to come through and say what up to the squad before
They
we
can
jump
see you
in
over
it?
here.
Yeah. Here, let me change this up right here. The mic, boom. You can see what they're seeing right there. You feel me?
I'm gonna just roll this up.
What's happening, folk? Much love.
Uno and Smoke in the
Props
building.
to the homie Ilmac doing the damn thing. Cult life, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts to Blue Effigy.
So
And,
we're at this is always behind, but we got this many in here, but we're also broadcasting to YouTube and Periscope.
Oh, it's lit up in here.
All
huh?
platforms.
YouTube check.
Lit to the umpteenth. Okay.
Right.
Shit, bro. They showing love, bro. Much love to all of y'all. This project is incredible. You know, Ilmac and Chase, that's like, it's almost like an updated Guru and Premiere. You
Ooh,
feel me?
I like that.
There's RIP Guru. There's very few producer MC combinations that you could just rely upon for consistent quality. Now, to keep it a bundle, Chase is a cheat code. You feel me? Is like anybody sound good over Chase beats, but I feel like it pushes Ilmac to just his not only are the bars getting better, more intricately, densely woven metaphors, but he's also becoming more and more listenable. You know what I mean? Like
more of a songstress.
Yeah. He's putting the he got it sewed like a seamstress and he is songstress. Like give your bitch long dick. That part.
Let's go.
But it's really dope to see, man. Like it inspires me anytime I got to be on a track with Ilmac. I say got to be because although it's a privilege, it's also a chore because I'm gonna push the pen to the maximum. You feel me? Like. But I appreciate all the love. Shouts to my brothers, man. This is their day. Everybody make sure you don't just run up them streams, but any way you could add some financial support to the brothers, man.
Go hit that Bandcamp for that direct support.
Hit that Bandcamp, Artist
Cop
Direct.
it on iTunes, whatever.
The link that's on below in the About section has all the streaming and Apple Music and Bandcamp link in there. Whatever works for you, you just click that and it's all in one. You just choose where you want it.
Shouts to the whole cult, man. A lot more popping things coming from all the homies real soon, myself included. But today, right now, in the meantime, in between time,
that's summer.
You feel me?
That's summer.
It's appropriate because it's hot as a bitch in here.
Yeah, it is.
Much love.
I feel like that was the perfect intro. You just hosted the intro. I feel like we gotta jump into it. I feel like we gotta jump into it.
For real.
22, baby.
For real.
Hey.
Shout out Flowers. I see him just popped in the chat.
Flowers.
Yep.
Wow.
Adam and Duvall is Adam Flowers in the chat, but shit, let's not squander that amazing intro.
That hair on the other one, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this.
Let's not squander it and jump straight into
All
this.
right, so we getting into this motherfucking album, man. Ilmac. This is a 2 out of 4 series, thematic albums with the seasons. This is the second installment. It's called Summer. Yeah, man, we're just gonna. Why don't you go ahead and introduce track 1?
So look, real quick, because Genius Christ asked why the name Summer. As my man just said, as Chase just said, this is the second installment of a 4-project series based off the seasons. And to sum it up, I broke this down when we did the spring listening party, because we dropped spring on the last couple days of spring. We're dropping summer on the last day of summer, and so on will come fall and winter. But the reason behind it is, I hadn't dropped a solo project since dropped a lot of music with the Cult and collab albums and all sorts of loosies, but hadn't dropped a solo album in 4 years prior to spring. And a lot of the reason why is I had so many songs of such a wide variety and all these different sounds that I just couldn't find the right way to make them fit together without seeming forced, as in too segmented, too sporadic and not cohesive, or being just like this is this one sound. So basically I was thinking of ways and themes to be able to section off some of the various styles and sounds that I've sort of cultivated over the last few years since putting out a solo project. So with that being said, seasons came to mind because creativity often mimics the seasons, and sounds and moods and vibes, and obviously all the philosophical shit with your life and seasons and love and all these concepts sort of made sense to filter a 4-project series out and put all these songs out using that theme. So the last project, Spring, was 12 songs. This project is 12 songs. I mean, I planned on this one in fall being shorter, but already looking at what I got on deck for fall, we might end up keeping that going, but I'm not married to it. But we're not just putting out little 4 or 5 song, like we're doing boom, you're getting a full project every few months. And I definitely appreciate all the support. I'm just really hyped to be able to share this shit. This is my new project, Summer. This first song I think is the perfect intro from the sound and the beat, but also just to set the tone of this project, because each project will have its own vibe and its own sound and its own tone. And so this was the perfect song to start summer with, to say, hey, this is not spring. This is summer. We're in a different realm now. You know what I mean?
Right.
That being said, appreciate the 5 gifteds, the 5 tier 1s, Gun Wings. You're a G. Let's jump into summer right now. This is Way on Me.
Little seagulls.
Turn it up.
How come it's low?
got that wave on me. Get it, yeah, tripping till you drown. On my way on me. I was digging in the couch just to cop a 40 ounce. Told them wait on me. They see me up and see me down, but they hardly see me now. And that shit way on me. And that shit way on me. I got that way. I can feel that way, and I've been MIA. Cause I can't fuck with energy unless it's on my way. Counted 30 racks and 20s when it wasn't mine. Decided then and there my hustle won't be undermined. I've been on T, I've been on tour, running no E. What's it all for? Too much to do, no time to be bored. That is a luxury I can't afford. Not enough sleep, too much to drink. Tap on my tongue, let it absorb. You coming up poor, I've been there before. Let's turn in the chord into a Porsche. I know money came by happiness, and dreams become a prison for the actionless. Yeah, I'm a known problem, you want no problems. Got my own problems, say it's more money, then it's more problems. I'll take those problems over broke problems.
That's no problem.
I'm Carol Danvers, I'm a star going binary. Money off the books without a card from the library. Fit is too saucy, it's dripping on me. I'm finna do laundry. Walking this bitch, they probably predicting tsunami. Got that wave on me. Get it, yeah, tripping till you drown. On my way, homie.
I was digging in the couch just to cop a 40 ounce. Told them wait on me.
They see me up and see me down, but they hardly see me now. And that shit way on me. And that shit way on me. I got that wave on me. Till I had to let it go. Never knew that we was broke, cause all my friends was broke.
That's real.
That just made it king, yeah. That just made me go harder. That just made me stubborn from the gutter, so I'm used to walking on water. Tidal waves on my ink, right? Building in over my head, out of my debt. Small fish, big pond complex. Ah, shit, I guess it's just how you see, like. That shit don't seem right. I'm in too deep, like. There you go, blame me when I'm there, resent me when I'm gone. That shit don't seem, that shit don't seem right. That's what I mean, told her to leave, she thinks she fly. I coach you, take you under my wing. Have a seat, she like a cheap flight. Reach peak height, still climbing feet 5'4" from I smell blood. All in, no rebuy. Swing, I won't run. Shots ring like 911. Teachers told moms I'm too smart, I go dumb. Anti-social, who's in the same class? I know none. I know none. I'm the one, no Neo, me. Hold my quarters on, it's too free. Alone with me, myself, and out of 3 amigos from the streets of Pio. Do a beach in Rio, like. I got that wave on me. Get it, yeah, tripping till you drown. On my way on me. I was digging in the couch just to cop a 40 ounce. Told them wait on me. Wait on me. They see me up and see me down, but they hardly see me now. And that shit way on me. And that shit way on me. I got that wave on me.
Hey, somebody's like, this sound like the beach. I'm like, I got that wave on me.
Well, plus like guitars got that sound, you feel me? A guitar sounds like water. It sounds like a beach. Like, it sounds like a wave.
Woo. Hey.
And like, this is one of those joints too where it's like the vocal performance is so strong. It's like I didn't really have to do shit with the beat. The beat's just drums, an 808, and a guitar. There's nothing else in the beat.
A lot of open room to that's why I didn't want to just come in and have the same flow. I wanted to just pattern a different pattern every couple bars, every 4 bars, sometimes 2 bars. You know?
It's good. It's a good contrast because even the drum programming, like typically on a beat like that, I would have done like more like trap style hi-hats, even though the hi-hats kind of are like that. They have the little rolls and shit, but like the hi-hats aren't that fast, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's more 8th note pattern rather than 32nd notes and 16th and 64th and shit,
fractions,
you feel me? And it's like there's really only a couple filters and shit, but it's like I think that's the perfect marriage like that because it leaves room for you to do all of the fucking change because your flow changes a lot in that song too, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the perfect canvas for like a detailed painting, you know?
Yeah, man. A few things in there, like some of my favorite bars, you know, because for one is the lyrics are always going to be there for me. I feel like the lyrics there's never going to be like, I love experimenting with sounds because the lyrics and density within them are always going to be there. So what's left for me to do is experiment with the way I present them. And there's a lot of like, you know, different things that are just sort of hidden in there. Because I feel like a lot of times when people hear something like that, they're like, oh, this is that type of joint. And people don't really listen a lot of times. You know what I mean? It's easy for fans and people, and I do it sometimes, to make a snap judgment like, okay, I get that song, that vibe. But if you listen, like, there's a lot of crazy rapping on there. Like, one of my favorite bars is in the first verse. I know money came by happiness and dreams become a prison for the actionless. Like, I never heard nobody say that. Like, dude, it's not a quote that I like repurposed.
Yeah,
but
no, dude, the other day you were like, damn, fool, I said that. You're like, that's not a quote I'm quoting from someone. I said that.
I'm sure people have said similar, you know, things somewhere, but like, it's not a thing that I read somewhere and like,
yeah,
you know,
it sounds like it.
Yeah,
though. Someone will quote that one day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dreams become a prison for the actionless, because you get trapped and that dream is just a dream. You know what I mean? And so you're trapped in that mode in your current reality. You know. So there's that. There's I see 9DM said the rhyme streets of PO and beach in Rio is crazy. But I remember you asked me one day what the setup was, because it was kind of I was kind of chopping a little bit right there.
I didn't catch that.
And I'm the one. I said I'm the one. No Neo. I'm the one. No Neo. Mijo. My corazon is too frio. Lone wolf. Me, myself, and I. The three amigos from the streets of PO to a beach in Rio.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So
and you say it all like fast and choppy and shit.
Yeah,
too.
There's another one too that's hella dense that, you know, some of my shit I'm like, it's not meant to be caught. It's just little gems in there, Easter eggs. But one of them is like the whole filling in over my head out of my depth. So I'm like, something being like filling in over my head out of my depth. Small fish, big pond complex. Oh shit, I guess it's just how you see life.
Yeah,
like how you see life and see life.
That's crazy.
Filling in over my head, out of my depth, small fish, big pond complex. Oh shit, I guess it's just how you see life.
That's crazy. That's so that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You broke that down to me before, but I didn't catch that either. Like until like we been had the song done.
Yeah. So
that's crazy, bro.
That's one of my favorite little parts.
Yeah,
and
that's
that
ridiculous.
rhyme comes before. It's not like it just something.
And fools won't catch. Some people might not catch that because of they're just first. It's like the flow is so crazy
too,
on it.
Yeah.
So even just the flow itself, even if you know how a lot of people do like a fast flow, but they're not really saying shit. Like people, it's just not. It's not just rhyming to rhyme. It's fucking. It's very complex and intricate rhythmically and with the context
100%.
And what you're saying. You feel me? Like
this full trapper in the chat's like sea life too, and like seal life. It's stupid. Rum Nitty enters sea life.
That's fire. That's hilarious.
Yeah, so that's the first song, man. Let's just keep it going. That's the first song off Summer, out now. If you scroll down on Twitch, it's in my about section. There's a link. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitter, Summer's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's on Spotify, Apple Music,
all streaming, all DSP platforms.
Yeah, all the joints, or ilmac.bandcamp.com. So go listen, you know what I mean? Or go cop that, download it, whatever you got to do. We're getting into track 2 right now, which is Brick featuring Satire and the boy Chase Moore.
Hey.
Shoulda Mudda.
All my squad kept me solid as a brick. Yeah. Shoot my shot, guaranteed a switch. Yeah. Said all my squad kept me solid as a switch. No. Said shoot your shot, guaranteed it's a brick. Guaranteed it's a brick. Yeah, bounce, ooh, bounce, bounce, ooh, bounce, bounce, ooh, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Show 'em what the time is. Now my shit is timeless. I might need a line just to open up my eyelids. No, I gotta find bitch. Open up the popper. Open up this bottle while I open up a chakras. She loyal as a shooter. I'm thinking like a shotter. Sipping on some Mac right. She deserve an Oscar. Call it Kama Sutra. Sweating like a sauna. What's your karma to you? Death before dishonor. I need the bread, don't try to hand me crumbs. Your squares get cut off quicker than the sandwich crust. Can't have no fun, got a bag to run. She wanna kick it and receipt it like Daniel's son. Got the fire and the words out, fly, I'm leaving Earth now. Living off of trees, had me higher than a birdhouse. Trying to curb out, took the grinding on the curb route. Got popped, ain't rap, was quiet as a church mouse. Cause
all my squad kept it solid as a brick. Shoot my shot, guaranteed a switch. Said all my squad kept it solid as a switch.
Satire.
No, said shoot your shot, guaranteed a brick.
they not happy with themselves, they can never say cheese. So I ball on them like NBA Street. My family is hungry, tell them get a plate, eat. Massacre the money when I let her face the beat, yeah. I keep it off the chain, absent-minded, I even lost my brain. Couldn't find it till we had a thought exchange. Thought it was a game like I played the stock exchange in the Hall of Fame.
Let's go.
So they could never call me shook. We getting all that we could like the Wall Street wolf. But the squad keep hush, don't ever rat in the circle. Keep it solid with your honor and your family virtues.
Oh God, today I smoke 90 J's. Fuck around, fade away like Mikey J. It's a hard night life like I'm 90s J. Pockets got fat as soon as I got yay. I be on the vibey wave and y'all niggas been stealing since Pirate Bay. Y'all niggas been faker than Kylie Face. I killed the Wi-Fi, got your whole life erased. Bounce.
Shout out Satire. He goes Mamie on that.
Bounce. 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 All my squad kept it solid as a brick. Shoot my shot.
Shout out Pirate Bay.
Said all my squad kept it solid as a switch. No, said shoot your shot, guarantee that's a brick. Guarantee that's a brick.
Summer out now everywhere. Chase more on the beat.
You goddamn right.
Spring, summer, fall, winter.
It's still the same song.
It's all the same. Yeah, nothing but classics this go around. 4 in a row, enough classics to go around. Lost some baggage, I'm in traffic, I'm homebound. Don't even feel abandoned when I land in that ghost town. I know some men who dependent and can't be alone now. Women who measure value on which man they can hold down. Thinking back on pillow conversations we had, you always said it was special. I'm in a class of my own now. Yeah. Candle burning at both ends, there's no wick. Never had, we determined to go get it, won't quit. A code switch, now there's no turning back. Feel like Napoleon burning his own ships, cold shit. Before I gave him, had to take orders. Had to work and never prayed for it. Our time passes while we wait for it. Even push some weight for it. Yeah, if I could talk to younger me, I'd tell him thank you. Forgive yourself for mistakes you made, I forgave you. Can't no one replace you, wanna be great, be grateful. Those same traits you hide, the same reason you gon' break through. If I could talk to younger me, I'd tell him push my limits. But even if I could back then, I wouldn't listen. Love home, you visit but can't stay. Head spinning, I'm cool as the fan blade. I heard a fan say, I'm the greatest of all time. I told him time is man-made, treat him like your last days. Ain't trying to be on socials, capping. Glued to my phone while the moment's passing. Watch people reacting to things one day with so much passion, and delete what they said the next, cause they ain't know what happened. Ain't trying to be that, just cause it happens don't mean react. Delete the tweet but can't get your energy back. Speaking of energy, she look in the mirror and see scars while I look at her flawless. You done a lot of growing, you should acknowledge. I tell her do what you got it. Don't need to be everything to everybody, and we more than what we do for $1. I think deeply, but I act shallow. Ain't throwing shade, I just cast shadows. You can't break us, we ain't that fragile. It's more than money and pussy, but that pussy is money. She break it off, I make the change for her. Then looking back, keep my face forward. Out for blood, I got the taste for it. Our time passes while we wait for it. And looking back, keep my face for it. Time passes while
Wait for it.
wait for it.
Come on, man.
The same sample from the whole joint and flip from the song was set. It's all the same song right there.
Yeah, bro. The evolution of that song is crazy too, because like the original version of Brick is older.
Yeah, we
And
did that
then
song a minute, like
a year or two ago.
Yeah,
2
maybe
years ago,
2 years ago.
But
a year and a half at least.
But then once it was like, okay, this is on the album, then we mixed it. You
I
changed
went
part of your
through,
verse.
yeah.
fucking, and then like I was just fucking around. We were like, because what we usually do is when we get to the point where it's like, okay, this song is on the album and we're mixing it, we're always going to think of like little fly shit that we could do with the sequencing and the arranging to switch it up, drops and filters and beat switch ups and all that. But I remember that I was just trying to do like something at the end of the beat, and then I pitched the pianos down an octave. And then you're like, dude, this is like a whole nother song right here.
I was like, we got to make that a beat. Bro, you got to make that a beat right there.
And this is only like a month ago.
Yeah, or less, honestly.
Yeah, less. We did the second half.
Because this is one of the last touches, and I turned the album in hella late. Like, this might have been like 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
For reals. And then, so once it was, I was like, all right, fuck it. We've been meaning to like do a couple more songs that go into other songs. That's kind of like the shit we've been doing with these albums. So then literally like I made the beat right there, and then you wrote it, or I think you got the beat, and then the next day you recorded it. Yeah. You might have started right. I think you started writing.
Yeah, I started writing when we went hiking after you made the beat, and I started writing it, and then I finished, I think, that night or the next morning and recorded it.
Yeah, so like.
Oh wait, maybe I did it that night. Either way,
I feel like you wrote you didn't do it that night.
Okay.
You started to write that. Yeah, but anyways, like just from it being like an old song with Brick, and then fucking adding it to the album, and then finding that how crazy it sounds slowed down or pitched down. So then going into a whole same sample, but it's a whole nother. So you rap for like 3 minutes on that, 3-4 minutes, right?
Yeah, something like that. It's probably like 2 or something.
Yeah,
but
still, like I that's the type of shit that like. It's like that's so inspiring creatively to do shit like that, like the evolution of it.
Hey, appreciate the Prime subscription, Beast. You always be in here supporting. Also, shout out Lance Roberson over on YouTube that just dropped $4.99 in the super chat. Said props on the new album. I'm looking forward to chopping it up this weekend. I'm gonna be doing a little interview for his, blog podcast situation.
His blogcast.
Yeah, the blog John. But yeah, man, the way that song evolved, I sent that song finished when I got the master to Sat, and he's like, "Oh, this song was for real?" He was like, "Oh, this is a thing?" Like, damn. And then he trolled me a little bit, like, "Oh, I just thought, because your shit was terrible on it." And I was like, "Oh yeah, for sure, yeah, good looks."
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so. Yeah, shout out to Connor, who's also in the Twitch chat. He's the one who made what you're seeing right now, the back cover of Summer. He made that track. He also did Spring as well. That fool is a beast.
Yeah, he did my shit too. Fucking Connor's awesome.
Hey, shout out Pixie, who just gifted a sub to Blue Effigy. That's a good gift. The one who complimented Smoke.
He did shit for you too, huh, Lush? Connor? Didn't Connor do some artwork for you too or something?
Yeah, Connor go crazy.
Yep. Shout out to Connor fucking with the squad.
He did the cover to Foreign a Baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The cover
so for the record, Connor's not just a soy boy. You know
what
I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I mean, not solely.
not just.
There's elements of it in there, man.
First of all, that name as a sign of disrespect is meant to insinuate because that the estrogen in soy, so you're less of a man, but that's actually been debunked, and there's not estrogen in soy. It doesn't increase estrogen levels, nothing of the sort. What that comes from is just a bunch of meathead fitness gurus who are like, I work out but really what it is because it's basically within the plant. There's sort of like what a plant equivalent of estrogen would be, but that has no effect on human estrogen levels or anything. So that's actually a common myth that
You know what do have estrogen though?
Huh?
Fucking milk, which comes from a cow's boob.
Yeah, for real. Talk to him.
For real.
Talk to him. Not your mom, not your milk, weirdos. All right, let's jump into track 3 on that amazing segue into O'Shea. So look, there's also a lot of that's true. Look it up. So there's actually a lot of like transitions that are meant to kind of, and this is like the shit I get off on, you know what I mean? That not necessarily it's supposed to be this big deal, or if anyone gets, but it's something I like. But like, so Brick ended with, me repeating like, our time passes while we wait for it. You know what I mean? And so then, and this happens a couple times throughout the album. So the last thing I say on Brick is, our time passes while we wait for it. And O'Shea starts with,
if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
don't wait for it, you know?
Yeah. It's fuck the world, no apologizing. I take my problems and I monetize them. They take
Hey, produced by It's Taupe, who's also in the Twitch chat.
Going crazy.
He did 2 joints on this project. That fool went in. So look, going from our time passes while we wait for it to if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. It's thematical, you know what I mean? Make sure to follow.
That's the
It's
word
Taupe.
of the day. It's
Yeah.
thematical.
Follow at It's
Stay
Taupe on
ready,
your
you ain't got
socials.
to get ready.
Damn, Taupe.
yeah. It's
Little
fuck
tag.
the world, no apologizing. I take my problems and I monetize them. They take their problems and they dramatize them. Acting crazy for the Oscar. Y'all are wildin'. I'm on Oscar
Wait,
Wilde.
pause it
I'm
real
on
quick.
author writing
Pause it
thoughts
real
on
quick.
harbor
You got
violence and
that-
kamikaze pilots on
you got
Hawaii
that
Islands.
line?
Toast to Bender.
That line's crazy. But then also, I meant to say that about before. Stepping on that act right, you deserve an Oscar. And then that Oscar line that you say right there is dummy
y'all
crazy.
deserve acting crazy for the Oscar. Y'all are wildin'.
Yeah.
I'm more Oscar Wilde. I'm an author writing thoughts I'm hiding that harbor violence like kamikaze pilots on Hawaiian Islands. Harbor violence? Like kamikaze pilots on Hawaiian Islands?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Harbor
Yeah.
violence? Come on.
That's way over here.
That's too. Yeah, nobody. Smoke. Nobody caught that. Don't worry.
I didn't.
Don't worry.
He's got it.
No, not the harbor violence part.
Yeah, that nobody
Oh,
caught
shit.
that. Nobody caught that. See, I play a game where I just try to catch fans slipping and see what gets quoted. And I'm like, I know for a fact if this doesn't get quoted, they missed it. Because it's better than that other shit they're quoting. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
All right, onward. Yo, shout out all the donations and new follows too. The sub train is popping.
Yeah.
How I say actually Grimes gifted Taupe with a subscription with a tier 1. Appreciate you. All the new follows too. My bad, I just don't want to stop the music every time I get a
Yeah.
follow, but just know I appreciate y'all and I'll go back through in an intermission or something and shout everybody out. Good looks.
Dramatize them, acting crazy for the Oscar. Y'all are wildin'. I'm on Oscar Wilde. I'm an author writing thoughts I'm hiding. Harbor violence, like kamikaze pilots on Hawaiian Islands. Toast to Bender, tip a bottle sideways, mopping in that caddy gang, paddy wagon, gang tatted on my skin. We about that action. It ain't what you make, it's how you spend it. Rappers' heads on my chain, that's my new pendant. I'm too vivid, my coupe tinted, like who's in it? Major city mine as soon as I flew in it. My own wave, I'm swimming like Mac Miller, who rap seller. I wander like Jack Thriller. God's hand on Metatron. Homie told me that I'm top 6 shit. Got me trying to kill legends dead and gone. You can bring the bullshit, homie, that's a throwaway. You can have my old bitch, homie, that's a throwaway. I've been on my own dick, tell these hoes go away. I've been on my coach, I've been on my O'Shea. Ice cubes and OJ, spike juice with rose. Counting British bands, my moves are cold plays. If I waited for me, I would die old age. Can't hate the dry bitch, miss me with the road rage. Woo, I've been on my O'Shea. I'm a flight risk, fuck it, I did it. Mile High Club, fucking make up for the time difference. If you focus on bread, then you alright with us. Silk then play your position, they feel like side bitches. Only riding for 'em if they ride with us. Pass on them like twerk vids from white bitches. That ain't my business. Sipping Henny, chasing pure white with the priv. Call it white privilege. For some, hating is like breathing air. Giving their opinions cause it's free to share. Hater. Speak on my potential, never reaching theirs. Yeah, I tell them when you find it, then I'll meet you there. Later. Thoroughbred, yeah, my breed is rare. Dressed in all black, the reaper come, then I'll be prepared. What they mad at? I really rap. What you think was in this backpack? You can bring the bullshit, homie, that's a throwaway. You can have my old bitch, homie, that's a throwaway. I've been on my own dick, tell these hoes go away. I've been on my coach, I've been on my O'Shea. Ice cubes and OJ, spike juice with rose. Counting British bands, my moves are cold plays. If I waited for me, I would die old age. Can't hate the dry bitch, miss me with the road rage. Woo, I've been on my O'Shea. I know, I'm on my own vibe. I've been on theirs, but I'm out of my own mind. Got my head flipping like Voltron. Hold up, whoa now. All I know is minding my business. I'm a gold mine. Gold, no cosign, no lie. Oh my, I know. They so jealous, but won't better they own grind. No one close, I'm in a class of my own. Shows why I consider your top 5 my alone time. Don't let your cause of death be your own pride. Take my name in vain if my blood is the cold kind.
I consider your top 5 my alone time. This dude can who we listening to again? O'Shea Jackson Jr.? That's fire.
Coke hot, nose wide open. I pull out a 4-5 vein. If my blood is the coke kind. Dope lines, coke hot, nose wide open. I pull out a 4-5. The Nash should look like a blow dry. I shoot it both handed. Blame it, your soul vanishing. Don't stop till the whole planet is coke branded. The flow go from cold killer to hopeless romantic. Whole magnet to cover the whole gamut. Ew. You can bring the bullshit, homie, that's a throwaway. You can have my old bitch, homie, that's a throwaway. I've been on my own dick, tell these hoes go away. I've been on my cold shit, I've been on my O'Shea. Ice cubes and OJ, spike juice with rose, counting British bands, Mount moves a cold place. If I waited for me, I would die old age. Can't hate the dry bitch, miss me with the road rage. I've been on my O'Shea.
Woo!
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Produced by Taupe, at its Taupe on socials.
Yep.
Counting British bands. I wrote that right after getting back from battling Soul, actually, on Premiere Battles, and I was being booked to battle Shocks with King of the Dot. Actually, I was like, counting British bands, my moves a cold place. Hey, Grimes. Hey, shout out to Grimes. Just gifted Lush One West with the
sub,
with the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Let's see some French's gang, some mustards and emotes in the spot. If you're a new sub, you can drop the exclusive emotes on tier 1. We got mustard. Tier 2, you see ketchup. Tier 3 is butter. You know what I mean? Boom, it looks something like this. But yeah, shout out to everybody also on YouTube and Periscope. Definitely trying to blast this music out everywhere. But do yourself a favor, get Twitch. There's a $50,000 battle rap tournament on King of the Dot happening exclusively on Twitch. I'm on there. A bunch of battle rappers are migrating. I'm gonna be doing some live shows, so make sure to follow over at twitch.tv/illmac. You feel me? So that's track 3. Let's just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Boom. This next song is featuring Fredo Algebra. Dub B's, the Dub B cohort.
Water Buffaloes, baby.
And you're dropping, you and Fredo are dropping Water Buffaloes.
Yeah, next month, Water Buffaloes, me and Fredo Algebra.
These fools, Chase and Fredo, aka Water Buffaloes, got 2 albums locked and loaded
for the rest of the year, so expect them. You feel me?
Yeah, man, and they're ridiculous, so that's coming soon. But the first song that I really dropped with Fredo, I mean, aside from the cult shit, but just like me and Fredo, was OMG.
People love that too.
Oh, you know what I mean? There's the video on Ruin Your Day, so it was only right for I had to get him on Summer, and it was only right to get him on OMW, On My Way.
Yep.
Summer. Out now everywhere.
What's going on? Had to get away. Had to lose myself just to find my place. What's going on? Had to get away. Had to lose myself. Now I'm on my way. Used to shop at the swap meet. Now I'm on top of the call sheet with the squad, and if I eat, we all eat. Melon with the lemon squeeze and the tahini. We off that Novocaine, emotions hanging over me like an overhang. I'm watching police banging on my phone again. Whole generation going through these growing pains. It shows everything we have. Had to make it back. Only way we had to chase a bag.
Wake up happy every day, a hater mad.
No taking the easy way out. Opportunity knocked, I said I'm on my way. What's going on? Had to get away. Had to lose myself just to find my place. What's going on? Had to get away. Had to lose myself. Now I'm on my way. Don't need more problems. Just keep those far away. No shorts, no losses. We got this. I'm on my way. Don't need more problems. Just keep those far away. No shorts, no losses. We got this. I'm on my way.
Woo. Shout out Lanka Shockley.
queen, bring a friend. This robe is linen. I know it's a sin. Just know my intentions. Start focusing in and open your lens. You won't get offended. Nothing's hopeless, but then again, nothing is open. It won't get expensive.
Fredo.
Get low like a limbo. I know you pretend, and I hold it against you.
Took a little bit for me to find mine, walking on a fine line. Back then I couldn't find time, now I'm on the sideline. All that means is I don't play.
Bruh, what? I gotta stop it right. That's such a bar, bro.
Sideline line.
Such a Fredo is going crazy, right? So no one, I feel like no one would expect us to make this song, especially after OMG.
Yeah,
but
it's summer
it's
though,
right
like
in the
you
bag.
gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some shit that's like the sun's beaming on you, some like brighter shit. You feel me?
That he went crazy,
But
right?
but yeah,
there.
but that. What
yeah,
does he say?
trying to
Fucking-
find walking down a fine line.
Back then, I couldn't find time. I was on the sideline.
All that means is I don't play.
That's a bar. And he's all
there.
singing it all flying.
Yeah.
Shit too. They might not catch that either.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
nah, he's got that
And it won't get
karaoke.
expensive. Get low like a limbo. I know you pretend, and I hold it against you.
Took a little bit for me to find mine, walking on a fine line. Hey. Back then I couldn't find time, now I'm on the sideline. All that means is I don't play. Summertime feeling more like autumn. We keep it lit for those that falling. Ain't no rushing and ain't no stalling. Hop in the auto, I'll be on my way. What's going on? Had to get away. Had to lose myself just to find my place. What's going on? Had to get away. Had to lose myself. Now I'm on my way. Don't need more problems. Just keep those far away. No shorts, no losses. We got this. I'm on my way. Don't need more problems.
Yo, I didn't even catch that. Someone in the chat just pointed out
Oh,
the
the
Fredo. Yeah, ain't no
Yeah.
rushing and ain't no stalling.
Yeah.
Bruh, I didn't even connect.
Yep.
I'm one of the people I talk about,
Yeah.
not catching.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now I know what it feels like
Yeah, right?
to be a peasant.
Onward.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, I got some self-reflective. Running
Yeah.
back. Damn, I didn't even. Ain't no
Yeah.
rushing and ain't no styling.
Hop in
Hop
the
in
auto,
I'll be on my way.
Hey, and even too before when he says find time, that's almost like like he was trying to find playing time. Like I'm on the sideline, you know what I mean? You can get no playing time. Like trying to find time on the sideline.
And maybe he's on the sideline because of that time that he did some shit to get fined for. You know what I'm saying?
Layers on layers.
Fine time.
7-layer dip, baby.
Damn. We could break this shit down all day, but onward.
My way. Don't need more problems. Just keep those far away. No shorts, no losses. We got this. I'm on my way. Don't need more problems. Just keep those far away. No shorts, no losses. We got this. I'm on my way. Stay out of my way.
This is Lenka Shockley. So this
She
song's
kills
featuring
this.
Fredo and Lenka. I have to run it back just when she comes in
Yeah.
off of the hook. Crazy. She was also in the Ghosted 'Em video. It's her. She did backup vocals on the song Ghosted 'Em from Spring.
Yeah.
And was in the video as well.
She's on the album a few times. Also, someone said the mastering's on point. Shout out to Jordan River Recordings.
Yes,
You feel me?
Jordan Rivers
I
recordings,
mixed the
for
album,
sure.
but they mastered it, and it sounds fucking awesome. Shout out to them.
Since we got this, I'm on my way.
Produced by Chase
Yes,
Moore.
sir.
Come on,
Yes,
bruh.
sir. Wow.
Come on.
I love that song.
Yeah,
That's one of my
yeah. Somebody said perfect feature for this. Yeah, I mean, we made it together. Like Fredo was in town, and the whole thing is like, you know, taking a step back, like talking about how, you know, summer, like with spring, how when I thought of spring and how I wanted it to sound, looking at the songs I had, you know, because even with spring, it's not like I just had all the songs. I had like a base for it, and then we made a bunch of new stuff, right?
Yeah.
So with summer is the same thing, where we actually made a lot at last minute for summer.
Yeah,
but when I looked at how I heard and wanted summer to differentiate from spring being like bright, soulful vibes, self-reflective, but like new growth, and almost happy, even in its like more serious times, it has like a silver lining undertone, and it's just bright soul type vibe, where I wanted summer to just be the song.
Oh, did I hit the stand?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I wanted summer to, like, the three to four songs that I was like, okay, this is gonna be the base for summer, was Brick featuring Satire. That's quintessential summer for me. O'Shea and Weigh on Me. But really, that was like, oh, I gotta just use Weigh on Me. But the three sounds that inspired the sound was Brick, what I just say,
O'Shea,
Brick, O'Shea, and Too Cold, which we haven't got to, featuring only one. Those three songs, I'm like, this is what I'm gonna build. Excuse me. This is what I'm gonna build summer out from. Was those three songs, where it's like more West Coast summer beach sounding, but also like funk, soul, like, you know, G-funk type bass lines.
Yeah, there's a lot of those synthy bass lines on the album.
And even OMW, On My Way, right there, kind of, it has that same element.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was trying to do, a G-funk West Coast bass line.
Yeah, so we were in the same, Fredo was in town. I was like, we got to do a summer joint, and you were like, what vibe? Like, because we made it on the spot, and I was like, some shit that isn't just some rap shit, something faster, you know, some like almost poppy sounding, but with the funk bass line, and this fool hit the nail on the head with that beat, and we just wrote it and recorded it on the spot like that night or whatever. I knew that it wasn't even something we started. I was like, I should get Fredo. Like, we built that from scratch, you know.
Yeah, we did.
And it surpassed expectations for me. I love that song, man. It's one of my favorite songs I've done.
Me too.
It's a lot of you know, obviously I'm in no way, shape, or form a comparison, but it's like inspired a lot by like Michael type shit. Like filtered through my shit though, like, you know what I mean? Like, what would Michael do if he couldn't sing and rap?
Yeah. There's also like, there's a lot of layers on that too. Like that one, wasn't the hardest to mix, but that was the one that had to put the most elbow grease into.
Yeah.
But I also think that song specifically is one of my best mixes too, though.
Yeah.
Like, I think the whole Problems mix really well. I'm very happy with the mixes. But that one especially, I'm proud of that mix.
Yep. So, coming back to the themes that I was talking about, that sort of overlay from song to song. You know, Brick was like, our time passes while we wait for it, and then O'Shea started with, you know, stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, which is Ice Cube, obviously, saying that. Well, so this one goes from, you know, I'm on my way. The start of that, I didn't remember the melody, so don't judge me on that. I just couldn't.
That could have been the remix.
But the whole thing ends with I'm on my way. And so These Nights is literally us on the way. You feel me? So this song's These Nights featuring Baby Franco. And so the last one ends with I'm on my way, and this starts with me leaving. You feel me? Driving at night.
Come on, man. Think about it. Yeah, I just thought someone was coming in when I heard that.
Featuring Baby Franco.
Windows down, these summer nights I'm coasting, just drifting like I got nowhere to go.
Cruising around these streets might hit dysfunction, but these nights I feel better all alone. Don't tell me I'm running away, I'm tired of running in play. Don't tell me I'm running away, I'm tired of running in play. Yeah.
She wear it hard on her sleeve, that just means she ain't cut from the same club. Tears on designer, looking like she coming in from a rainstorm. Spending all day long getting to the bag. Driving down the same road, I was flipping packs. Leaving where I came from, shit was all bad. If I come back, I never trip on what I had. Everything happens for a reason. Love passing with the seasons. Know that feelings all you leave when you gone. That's the karma you receiving. Oh, off the deep end. Oh. Most nights flashing like strobe lights. Living this cold life, reflection is ghost like. I live in my own head, different the pole lights. Listen to road signs, I'm drifting alone. Windows down these summer nights, I'm coasting. Just drifting like I got nowhere to go.
Cruising around these streets might hit dysfunction, but these nights I feel better all alone. Don't tell me I'm running away. I'm tired of running in play. Don't tell me I'm running away. I'm tired of running in play. Yeah. I ride around with my world sleeping, smoking, drinking. Wish I could stop, but it ain't easy. My life too wild, but the world need me. I don't hands, the devil see me. If I don't land, it's cause I'm too fly. Handprints on the devil's ceiling. If I don't die, it's cause I'm too alive. I ain't no pussy, this my one life. Please don't push me, that's on your life. Ride around till I see sunlight. Shoot for the stars till I got a skylight. I'm better on my own, I'ma get it while I can. I'm in a hoopty, that's a little king. Riding in a bucket with 100 grand. Finger on the trigger, pray it never jam.
Shout out Baby Franco, killed that shit.
Windows down these summer nights, I'm coasting. Just drifting like I got nowhere to go.
Cruising around these streets might hit dysfunction, but these nights I feel better all alone. Don't tell me I'm running away. I'm tired of running in play. Don't tell me I'm running away. I'm tired of running in play. Yeah.
Baby Franco is a cheat code. Yo. You know what I mean? So summer, it isn't just bright days to me. There's those summer nights, you know, and kind of how I ordered this is it starts during the summer day, you know, and the first 4 songs are daytime. On my way, you're starting to get into dusk, and now it's summer night, and it's nighttime for the next couple songs, you feel me? And it's still got the summer vibe, but you know how you feel when you just go on a drive in the summer nights and you're on the highway. Like, that's literally like the imagery I had, not only writing that song with Baby Franco, but for the next couple songs. Like, I knew they sort of had to be grouped together because you know, I wanted it to be like transition in a way that felt like a day transitioning into night and then back to day again, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I love that song featuring Baby Franco. I want to also say shout out to Smokey, shout out to YSL Penguin 5150 for the 5 gifteds, the 5 tier ones.
Okay, Smoke,
let's go. Yes, Pigsty gifted Smoke as well.
Shout out to all of the generosity.
It's A1 gifted a tier 1 to Tim Foley. Appreciate all the follows. Did I miss anybody with the gifteds or anything? No, we're caught up. But yeah, appreciate y'all for real.
It's a lot of love, man.
Yeah, it's conceptual. This next song is called Forest Grove, and you know, Tope actually, who's in the chat, he produced O'Shea and Swordfish. He hit me about this like last night. I was asleep, but he hit me and was like, bruh, listening to this, like I got chills, you know what I mean?
Tight.
And this is one of my personal favorite songs on the project, 100%. And if you don't know, Forest Grove is like a suburb outside of Portland, and basically I kind of break it down, you know, but to in the second verse, but to put it in perspective, Forest Grove, that's where there was a studio out there. And I feel like I've told this story somewhere before, but there was a studio in Forest Grove ran by Simple, who is in Sand People, produced everything. And this is before I was in Sand People. I would go out to Forest Grove from St. John's, but how I would do that, it literally took like 3-4 hours, because even though it's a 30-minute drive, I would have to take the 4 bus to the Max, to a different Max, to that Max's last stop, on another bus to that bus's last stop. And this fool was in college at the time, so I'd literally travel like 3 hours to the studio, boom, and then and I'd have to go at peak hours when everything was closed, because he would get off school at like 6 out of college or whatever, and then so I'd have to go like at the busiest point. That's why it took me so long. And I'd record for a few hours. He'd have to go to bed, by like 9-10. I'd have to make sure I left at a certain point to catch the last 4, which was like 2 hours out or whatever, the last 4 bus. So it'd end up being like 5-6 hours of travel time for like 3-4 hours of recording.
Damn.
But I used to go there and record, and I was recording all my solo shits before I was in Sand People. Sand People had put out Points of View already, Red Shield and projects, and basically how I really linked with Sand People was by recording at the homie's studio. And he was always an advocate, aka Thunder Thief. He was always an advocate, like, so when you gonna join, and I'd always be like, you let me know, bruh. And basically, I tell a fragment of that story in the second verse, but that was my introduction to Sand People, and was recording at a studio in Forest Grove. Therefore that's why this song is called Forest Grove. Let's go.
I love that break.
When we get on, we don't need nothing from no one else. Cause when we was down, they wasn't there, we only had ourselves. Nobody put me on but me, so you can't get this sauce for free. Now when we get on, we don't owe nothing to no one else. Celebrate your wins, I hope you keep succeeding. You gotta act, it won't change because you read The Secret. I let my work speak for me, trying to be a beacon. Life tends to remind us when it's least convenient. People write us off, don't need a reason. Mostly cause they write themselves off without even thinking. Got me listening for deeper meanings. Been the youngest in rooms full of people looking for me to lead them. They remember how you made them feel, not things you teach them.
Yo, real quick, Trilemma, appreciate the 100 bits.
What does that mean
Trilemma
exactly?
said bits is basically a tip. It's like it's $1. 100 bits is $1.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? So you Trilemma asked, can you explain what happened between the Sand Peeps and John the Baptist? I mean, there's just a falling out, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into detail because it's not my story to tell. I didn't come in the picture till after John fell out with Sand People. Then I came into the picture shortly thereafter, basically, and I kind of touch on that. But as far as the story behind it, like it ain't my story to tell. That'll just be like fueling some whatever 15-year-old like dumb drama that doesn't even matter no more. You know what I mean? It's never no real beef like that. You know what I mean? Shit just didn't work. People went separate ways. It's all good. It happens, especially in a group with 10 people. You know what I mean? Shout out to C Dizzle for the Prime subscription. If you do have Amazon Prime, you can have a free sub a month. So make sure hit that sub button if you're a real one. Back to Forest Grove. Let's go.
Looking for me to lead them. They remember how you made themselves off without even thinking. Got me listening.
Might as well run that line back. It's one of my favorite. People write you off. People will write you off. Don't need a reason. Mostly because they write themselves off without even thinking. So it's easy for somebody to feel negative towards someone else or throw shade or whatever it is, because a lot of times it's like the whole thing of like what people say about you says more about them. It's, especially online and in the digital era, a lot of people will cast judgment, but really it's a reflection of how they feel about themselves. And when they see somebody who, you know, embodies maybe a strength where they have a weakness, a lot of people are resentful naturally. And that includes, you know, most of us, me, you know, we're not perfect. And it's only even a subconscious level that happens. So that's where that line comes from, you know.
I let my work speak for me, trying to be a beacon. Life tends to remind us when it's least convenient. People write us off, don't need a reason. Mostly cause they write themselves off without even thinking. Got me listening for deeper meanings. Been the youngest in rooms full of people looking for me to lead them. They remember how you made them feel, not things you teach them. They gave me they 2 cents, so I paid them no mind. Now we even Stevens. They remember how you made them feel. Now we even. Look, to my surprise, they do you greasy without a side of fries. Well wishes wishing on my demise. I'm with my ride or dies. Now I'm the big homie to a lot of people I idolized. And became the artist I'm most inspired by. When we get on, we don't need nothing from no one else. Cause when we was down, they wasn't there, we only had ourselves. Nobody put me on but me. So you can't get this sauce for free. Now when we get on, we don't owe nothing to no one else. Take a walk in these tortured souls. Eccentric artists camouflage himself in normal clothes. Hustle quarter O's, bust the forest grove. Just to pour my soul in Symbol's basement. I was trust falling short of goals. When Sandpiece fell out with John, ain't fit the moral code. Moby met me up at Ty Cottage, and so the story goes. Me, I only wanted 2 youngest and played important roles. We was the gunners, we was hungry, dusting off 40 O's. Back when he had the blue caddy, fresh out of school, not too shabby. Same color mucus when I do Addy. Moved to a new city, new Addy. Take care of who had me. Few friends, huge family. Y'all my brothers. Tell God I love them. Even if we don't talk on the phone or nothing. I pray your family's good and you overcome it. Got my emotions running. Moby invested 10, only dropped 20 something. I got you back. Just know it's coming. When we get on, we don't need nothing from no one else. Cause when we was down, they wasn't there, we only had ourselves. Nobody put me on but me. So you can't get this sauce for free. Now when we get on, we don't owe nothing to no one else. I ain't even saying when we get on, like when we blow up, bro, or when we get signed, nah, man. It's whatever you do. I don't care if you fucking sell toilets, man. You put your heart and soul into something. Your actions speak volumes to the universe, and you in perpetual motion toward the bag. It's not a matter of if, it becomes a matter of when. That's the type of time we on.
Yeah, Forest Grove.
Joint. That's a crazy joint.
That's the halfway point on the project on Summer. That's track 6 out of 12, you know?
Let's go.
Hey, that's that outro is, I really wanted that to be, because it's like, when we get on, I'm like, bro, I'm not saying when we get on, like, bro, when we get signed, when we blow up, like, I'm being realistic here, you know. When we get on, like, we're always, you know, hustling toward a goal, you know. And when you reach those goals and you know, just level up, that's getting on, you know what I mean. And that's definitely what you meant. And shout out to Moby, you know what I mean. That's almost like, I don't care if you fucking sell toilets. You know what I'm saying? That fool out there hustling toilets, you feel me?
Yeah.
All right, look. So that's Forest Grove. Somebody said that's their favorite joint so far. I appreciate you.
Mad at that.
It's that summer night vibe. You feel me? This one is still bright, but we still in, you know, we're still in the morning. We're still in the summer night / morning with this one. All Wins, produced by Chase Moore. Yo, this one is actually features DJ Smokey, who's iced out.
Fly Penguin.
No, YSL Penguin 5150 in the chat. Yeah, that's his Twitch right there. I had to have him lace the outro, you know what I mean? And I mentioned him in the second verse. This song is called All Wins, on summer, out now, everywhere. And that's the whole thing. Like the last one, even the speech about being in perpetual motion toward the bag and putting your heart and soul into something segues perfect into this, because that's the theme of All Wins. Like we can't, long as you're yourself, you can't lose. As long as you're out here hustling toward your goals and really putting everything into it, you can't lose. That's what All Wins is about. Appreciate you, Memo.
Oh man, goddamn. You can be whoever you choose. Long as I'm me, I can't lose. No, all wins, I can't lose. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn. It ain't yours if there's a price on it. Said what I said, I gotta stand on it. Choose my hill and put my life on it. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn.
Hey, Carney said, Smokey knows WTF GO.
Yeah.
Smokey knows what the fuck going on. Let's go. Shout out Carney 667 in the chat.
Damn right.
Choose my hill and put my life on it. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn. Can't fail or fold, no, that's not an option. Back against the wall, can't fall, gotta call it autumn. Ain't been on socials cause I'm probably locked in. No BTS content dropping, we keep grinding when nobody watching. You out of pocket, you pocket watching, we bottle popping. Only dropping for the holidays to take my mama shopping. I am the city, they from the city, what we got in common. Tension thick as a pro club collar from top to bottom. Nowhere to find me like Jolly Rogers, you wanted problems. Send them to the store to cop a grabber and a box of condoms. From the mud, just give me water and watch me blossom. Had some homies sniffing Oxycontin, now they on Suboxones. That's why I never let up. Tell them keep their head up, trying to get this bread up one time. Till we looking back on being broke, like remember that one time. Oh man, goddamn. You can be whoever you choose. Long as I'm me, I can't lose. No, all wins, I can't lose. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn. It ain't yours if there's a price on it. Said what I said, I gotta stand on it. Choose my hill and put my life on it. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn. The coat with me, if smoke tell me to go crazy. I keep shooting my shot, squeezing with no safety. Scroll IG, this phone tell me I'm broke daily. It don't faze me, they can't reach me, they don't pay me.
Where's it at?
Exposed my flaws and gave them better lighting. Let my walls down just to let the light in. Never scared of failure or the pressure rising. Learning the lesson, losing is better than never trying. Choose your end.
Hold on. That's a bring back right there. That's a bring back. Yo, Kiss is spitting right now.
Walls down just to let the light in. Never gave them better lighting.
Okay, here it goes.
Exposed my flaws and gave them better lighting. Let my walls down just to let the light in. Never scared of failure or the pressure rising. Learning the lesson, losing is better than never trying. Choose your enemies wisely because you end up like them. Meaning once you stoop to their level, then what you jeopardizing. Sever ties, ain't threatened by them. I'm steady climbing in the rental, driving to a bag.
Guess I'm enterprising.
Swear I'll never let up. Tell them keep their head up. Trying to get this bread up one time. Till we looking back on being broke. Like remember that one time. Oh man, goddamn. You can be whoever you choose. Long as I'm me, I can't lose. No, all wins, I can't lose. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn. It ain't yours if there's a price on it. Said what I said, I gotta stand on it. Choose my hill and put my life on it. Yeah. Oh man, goddamn.
Oh man, goddamn. Bill Mac, chill, Jack. Fuck, I told you supposed to go crazy, man. But I know you was finna get off like, damn, man. Stop it, folks. And fuck these goofy ass boys not fucking with the cult, man. We buy shit in bulk, bitch. It's been going on.
Right here, they can see right here.
Alright.
Hey.
That's crazy.
You know what the go crazy. Hey, give him a go crazy one time.
Had to hit him with a go crazy.
Hey, my favorite part, low key, is the laugh that we just ended the acapella with.
Crazy.
Right here.
Yep.
You gotta love it. Shout out Smoke.
Yep. Shout out Smokey.
What's your Twitch? YSL Penguin 5150 in the chat. My man.
My Twitch. I'm not doing nothing on there.
But follow. Hey, you should do some
Shoot me
DJ.
the most.
You should DJ
We
like
might do
little
a
live
stream. We might
DJ
Yeah,
sets.
supposed to be
That'd be
doing
fire.
Supposed to be DJing on
We
Twitch.
might do a flavor junkie on there.
That's
yeah,
fire.
you got to, man.
Hell yeah. Let's
Man,
go.
though.
All right.
Boom. So if you tuned in over at YouTube and Periscope, just know, we're not meaning to neglect you. We're just putting a lot of focus on Twitch, growing
Yeah.
the channel. We just have a lot of events popping. So twitch.tv/illmac. You know what I mean? And definitely go get that app. Make sure to hit me with a follow. But yeah, man, appreciate all the new follows as well. And C Dizzle with the Prime subscription. I'm not sure if I shouted that out. I might have missed that. But that's track 7. All wins. You know what I mean?
Yep.
2 a.m. bright shit. Look, let's just get into it.
What's
That's
next?
a trip. That's a trip.
Let's go.
You got anything to say about
Not
this?
really. I mean, these are like these last couple, or not last couple, but like all wins in this. They were new additions to the album.
Yep.
You know,
Forest Grove, all
Forest.
wins.
Oh yeah, and
That's
Forest
a
Grove, which
trip.
is right before that, right?
Yep.
So yeah, like those 3 in a row, those are all new, like a month old.
I think those are the last 3 songs. Well, Brick
Like-
was at the second part of Brick.
like
too.
made the beats new and the song got written type shit, like all super new. So I really like that. We did that with Spring as well, but I like how much new shit there is on this too.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Yeah.
all the other songs fit perfectly with everything, and it's like you can't tell if you didn't know that
Right.
some shit's 2 years old and some shit's 2 weeks old or whatever, you know.
Yep. Yo, real quick. I've addressed this several times, but it's all good if you don't know. ND Buddy 36, appreciate you chilling with us. You asked why won't you be battling at the Grand Prix? I'm streaming full time. I'm putting out a new project. We're listening to my second project of the year. I'm putting out a new music project, full length too. We're talking 12 songs, not 3 or 4 or whatever. I'm putting out a project every like 3-4 months. You feel me? With the seasons. First one was spring. We're listening to summer. Next is fall or autumn. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. But between doing that, streaming full time, and really building this community up, I'm also working on my cartoon. And not just putting out another one on YouTube. We've negotiated something big. I can't and locked in something big that I can't talk about yet. But just know Rap Off is gonna do something big. And between working on those projects, I wasn't gonna jump into a battle and have to shut down my life for however many months, because I would have won it, but you know what I mean. I didn't want to have to focus on that shit for that much. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. And when I battle, I zone out and I fall behind on everything else. So that's why I'm not battling, because I'm too busy. You feel me? And also, I told myself I was going to take this year off, because if you follow my trajectory, I always jump in for like a year, do a bunch of battles, and hop back out. That's been the case. That's been the case forever. And so I told myself this year, because I did 4 or 5 battles last year, that this year I'm just gonna hop in. I'm gonna tap out and focus on this cartoon and focus. Yo, Dosia just donated 1,000, B. Just donated a rack.
Wow.
What? Yo.
Shout out.
What the
to Doja Winfrey. Shout out to Doja Winfrey out here.
Yo, let me see a wall of mustard emotes. All I want to see is mustard emotes.
Doja Winfrey,
what the
bro.
fuck?
Wow. Or is it whatever? If it's Doja, you're a legend no matter what.
Yo, shout out to you.
That's crazy. A Bandica.
That's crazy. Somebody just donated a thou wow. Who's already donated like a total of like 16, I don't know, has dropped 100 gifted several other times, like 4 other times.
Yo, big shout out. That's so love.
Oh, and just gifted 100 gifteds right now. Just gifted 100 subs. That's another like 500.
Damn. Hey, big spender. Womp, 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 womp. Damn, man, that's love.
Yo, you need a personal assistant or something?
Yeah,
like,
for
you
real.
trying to hire me? What's up?
Hey, you trying to start a business?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah,
we
what's
looking for investors.
Yeah,
what's up?
For reals, bro.
Yo,
I
new
got this
album,
app
baby.
idea, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so much love, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's great. Shout out to bro.
I appreciate, or you know,
or what? Yeah, we don't know.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Hey, AMAC with the 10 gifted.
Ooh,
Appreciate
come on, man.
you.
You guys are really showing love, spending bread, tuning in, slapping the music.
What
That's
the
fucking love, bro.
Yo, best community out here. I appreciate y'all for
Someone
real.
said you don't need the Grand Prix.
Yeah, I don't need the Grand Prix. I got Docia on my side on Twitch.
God.
I do 50 streams, but in shorter time than the Grand Prix would take, and I got 50,000 right there. You feel me?
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's love. Yeah, big shout out. Big shout out.
Yeah, you're appreciated. That's crazy. Yo, you've already bought my new PC. I'm just investing back into the community and back into having a more high quality stream and doing giveaways and tournaments, and we're setting all that shit up. Starting with the Battle Rap All-Star Poker Tournament this Friday. The time will be announced.
You see what Digit said? You got $1,000 without the pre.
Bars.
That's fire. Shout out to Digits.
Yo, real quick, BrownMouth321 asked, Lil Help, on Android, is there a way to sub without Google, even if I gotta hop on the laptop, and or can I donate via PayPal? Someone, if you could run me down, it's much appreciated. Yo, Evil Minded, if you could help, I don't know. I'm not technical. But Evil Minded in the chat is definitely a lot more able in that realm. So, would appreciate that if you could help get that sorted. Man, shout out to Docia. That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, that's a trip. Hey, that's a trip.
It's perfect segue. I love the swing of these drums.
Summer out now, everywhere.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, AC up, trying to keep my cool. Told Chases beat it smooth, let me breathe on that. Drop projects like convos between me and you. Spring was first, this season 2. I'm feeling season 2. I paint my world with a 3D view. Once the artist finished, this reception's not for me to choose. I end up talking to my cheeks are blue, running low on CPU. Trey speaking what I don't like while highlighting things I do.
Yo, I paint my world with a 3D view, and once the artist finished, its reception's not for me to choose. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a lot of people a lot of artists, it's easy to get caught up, including myself. It's easy to get caught up in the reception of your art. It's easy to be like, man, people weren't feeling this, I should do that. Or I did this and people didn't respond, blah, blah, blah. But even this song, I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about me, and reminding myself that just do what feels right. Just make the art you want to make. And as artists, all we're entitled to is the work, is making the art. We're not entitled to the reception. We're not entitled to any accolades or anything. If no one buys it, all we're entitled to is making the work. That is the art. You know what I mean? And if you create art with its reception in mind, it becomes tainted anyway, because it's not true. It's not the unadulterated truth you would have made, when you work like nobody's watching. You know what I'm saying? And so
dropping gems, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's run that back.
Yeah, run it back.
Between me and you, spring was first.
Hey, and that's even why that bar dropping projects like convos between me and you. A bit like, so this is the convo that I'm having with myself in the verse is I dropped Spring, and everybody that supported it, much appreciated. But, as an artist, you always feel like, damn, that was slept on. But then I think, well, I didn't do enough to really promote, whatever it is. But that's what inspired the line of like, I'm dropping projects like convos between me and you. Because I feel like a lot of this is just a direct conversation with a small group of people in a way. And then the next bar is what reminds me of like, hey, create the art and its reception isn't for me to choose,
Trying to keep my cool. Told Chases beat it smooth, let me breathe on that. Drop projects like convos between me and you. Spring was was first. This season 2, I'm feeling season 2. I paint my world with a 3D view. Once the artist finished, its reception's not for me to choose. I end up talking to my cheeks are blue, running low on CPU. Trey speaking what I don't like while highlighting things I do. But sometimes I give in to pettiness and let it win. Some rappers in my mentions that ain't worth mentioning. It never ends. I'm better than that. Progression's how I let them live. Just knowing I could kill them without effort proves I already did. Not everybody's worth your time and energy. A higher pedigree, no rivals next to me, and no one left to define as enemies. They're trying desperately to find serenity inside of dying memories. I keep my eyes ahead, doubled over by the bed. Saw my life flash, lungs closed and trying to fight for breath. For all I know, shit, I might be dead, stuck in limbo. Like how I'm a soul, stuck inside this body, it's just a rental. I must admit though, ain't trying to leave yet. Me and bro got things left to resolve, we still ain't speak yet. Saving progress, don't hit reset. Too much heat left, just got my feet wet. Summoned up, ain't hit my peak yet. Feeling like
Yo, I had some gamer bars in there. For one, it was like a streamer bar, but related to emotional shit early on when I'm like running low on CPU.
Yeah.
And because of the hard drive. But it's like talk about myself, but then saving progress, don't hit reset.
Yeah.
You know, when your game's auto saving or whatever, it's like don't reset, you lose your whole shit.
Yeah.
But relating it to life, saving progress, don't hit reset. Just got my feet wet. To sum it up, ain't hit my peak yet.
That's fucking fire. Come on, yeah, that's crazy.
Summit.
That's that subtle wordplay.
Yeah.
That might get.
Because it doesn't sound like I'm trying to do. I hate when wordplay sounds like you're trying to do wordplay. Yeah. I'm like, because if it's actually good wordplay when it works both ways flawlessly, that way it might get overlooked because it doesn't sound like you're trying to do something. That's the best type of wordplay to me.
I can't tell you how many different jewels I've picked up from you specifically about writing that I incorporate into my everyday process. Like, for example, when you brought up the use of the word just.
Oh, yeah.
That changed my shit too.
Since you said that, I've never said just.
Yeah, me too.
I won't even say it in the beginning of the sentence.
No, hey, me too, absolutely.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, like I used to do that a lot. Yeah, exactly. If it's not how you would like say something, because I used to like do add just into the word just into rhyme schemes, just to fill in a syllable.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know what a good example would be off top, but yeah, trying to take that out of something.
Just smoke you.
Yeah, run up and just smoke you with a yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where it's like, why just smoke you? Like, yeah, I definitely try to incorporate Trapper City Baby. Les was just saying that he, has picked up little gems from me, like as far as writing goes, like not using the word just to fill in syllables or or to match a rhyme scheme perfectly or whatever somebody had asked. All right, let's go.
Me and bro got things left to resolve, we still ain't speak yet. Saving progress, don't hit reset. Too much heat left, just got my feet wet. Summoned up, ain't hit my peak yet. Feeling like they ain't fucking with me, that's a trip. That's a trip. That's a trip. That's a trip. They ain't fucking with me, that's a trip. That's a trip, yeah. That's a trip. That's a trip. Guess we come from another cloth. That's a trip.
Tell my ops to take the summer off.
My shit been hot. Turn the oven
off.
It's gonna be a long summer. That's a trip.
Shout out Rigo, KOTD in the chat. Summer out now, available everywhere online.
Take the summer off. My bitch strapped like Laura Croft. Custom flow, watch me float like a hoverboard. I hit the plug and somersault and get a couple of. Got so high, I told the judge that I'm above the law. What's your cause? Trust your gut when you feel something's off. This shows them my friends before Rachel ever fuck with Ross. Sometimes you gotta cut them off just to cut your losses. My man rocked 2 Jesus pieces, they still double crossed them. That's a trip.
One above ain't fucking with the click.
We ain't on they radar, but we lit. Turn your whole armada to a blip. Sink your ship, tidal wave, what's the drip? Got the drums, got the stick. For the bands, I'm a monster. The Iron Maiden on my hip. I'm wide awake, the coffee drip. Ain't with the talk, I'm with the shit. Get your dogs a Michael Vick. They chihuahuas fighting pits. Life's a bitch, it's mind the risk. I wipe the bitch, I die for this. Bite the punch, slice my wrist. Bite the bullet and wipe the prints. And dive inside my mind's abyss. Try to find if life exists. Stab the slab, I ice this hit behind my ribs. Grab the knife and twist. Operation time, swapping pain with pride. One above. God is taking sides. Wisdom lost from ancient tribes. Science fiction, Dr. Frankenstein locked away inside. Doing tests on himself till the monster came alive. The spirit took me over. Told me push the culture. Holy Ghost right away. Wail on them like the book of Jonah. The style godly outbox me how. Clock me. Hands speak Kawasaki, every shot bounce off. Wrap my fists in gauze, punch through cinder blocks. Memory rings, RZA rock. Absorb energy and give it off like a spirit bomb. Cringing cough, clouds of city smog. Thick as fog in the winter frost. This the difference from a demagogue and a demigod. A super villain, kill him off. Thick skin, killer croc. I'm brilliance mixed with brawn like Gorilla Grodd. Lip syncing when I talk, transmitting my inner thoughts like they ain't fucking with me, that's a trick. That's a trick. They ain't fucking with me, that's a trick. Gotta be. Ow. That's a trick. That's a trick. Guess we come from another cloth. That's a trick. Tell my ops to take the summer off. My shit been hot, turn the oven off. It's gonna be a long summer. That's a trick. It's gonna be a long summer for a lot of y'all. What Jay say? He said, I made myself so easy to love. When you hate yourself, it's hard to love somebody else. I don't blame you. Carnivorous. It's like that's a trip.
Yo, somebody said the Gorilla Grodd line is so stupid. I bet Chase was hella sad he didn't come up with that one. Only also. Yeah. Yo, I
said a Gorilla Grodd line, but it was nowhere near as tight as that.
Yeah.
Thick skin, killer croc. I'm brilliant.
Mixed with brawn like Gorilla Grodd. Lip syncing when I talk, transmitting my inner thoughts.
Yeah, and that's still a Gorilla Grodd line.
Yeah, because that fool, like, was it telepathy?
He's a telepath. He's a telepath. Well, no.
What's the one where you talk into? Yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah, he's like a super genius. I think he's a telepath though, because he can
talk.
But I think he might have telekinesis too, because I think he can move shit.
He transmits his thoughts into other people's minds, so he doesn't have to talk. And I'm saying I'm lip syncing when I talk because essentially I'm just in your mind. You feel me? And I'm actually just lip syncing when I talk. You're really just getting the direct transfer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking this up.
He's
telekinetic, so he can, you know what I'm saying, so he can do the talking shit, but he can also fucking
move shit.
Yeah,
let's go
with force beams and all types of crazy shit.
Hey, comics,
especially if that character's so fire.
Holy Ghost Rider. Wail on him like the spirit took me over, told me push the culture. Holy Ghost Rider, wail on him like the book of Jonah.
Damn, I didn't catch that.
Holy
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
I did not catch that. Yeah. And the show Ghost Rider. Do you remember that show?
Yeah, because you know what I mean? Because I'm driven. Because I'm driven.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean?
Ghost Rider. Word.
Hey, appreciate everybody tuned in. Twitch.tv/Ilmac if you're watching on YouTube and Periscope. You know, come holler at us. Don't mean to neglect you over there. It's just hard to divide the attention. But yeah, let's keep it going. This is one that I mentioned earlier, was one of the songs that was the quintessential, like, okay, this is the sound of summer. We're starting with these 3 songs, you know, and Too Cold featuring Only One. We did it when he was in town working on, I think Only we were actually working on Only an Ill too. Yeah. And we did Too Cold in that process or whatever. And so I've been sitting on this for a sec, but it was like definitely one of the structurally integral songs of the project.
And the synth bass line too is a big reason to why it fits so perfectly.
Yep.
On top of it being a crazy song.
Definitely. Too Cold featuring Only One. Summer out now everywhere.
Woo!
This is like summer morning, you feel me? Like we just went, the last 3-4 songs was summer night, you know, and the sun was coming up. This is like the morning. You're driving, you know, to work or to hit your jugs, whatever you got to do. This is that shit. This is that part of the album.
I can't help myself. Too cold, I know I can't help myself. I'ma smoke my smoke, I'ma drink my drink, cause I'm way too cold. Yeah, too fresh, too clean, and too dope. Yeah, I am way too cold. My walk say what my talk don't. My actions having the convo. My past saying my heart's cold. My watch saying that time froze. Whoa, used to be rhyming with the Kool-Aid, skipping with the homie, whipping, hopping in a hoop day. Love my ambiance, she taught me like a toupee. The box come with it like chocolate in a bouquet. Hit it sideways, yelling yippee-ki-yay. Text 20 minutes out like I'm in the driveway. Used to whip a purple Camry with a different color hood. Couple homies bang flags from a different color hood. Shit, I was skip when I got jump in my younger days. Ain't a killer, but I'm a hop, skipping and jump away. Cut the snakes, it might feel like there's no closure, but all they getting is ice grills and a cold shoulder. I can't help myself. Too cold, I know I can't help myself. I'ma smoke my smoke, I'ma drink my drink, cause I'm way too cold. Yeah, too fresh, too clean, and too dope. Yeah, I am way too cold. I got a little bread, I'm just trying to spend it. Probably had to lift it if it was too expensive. Didn't get the message, I was on a flight. Really, I got it, but I ain't know what to write. Like I'm so happy that you're so good now.
The big bad wolf and we blow woods down.
She was too much, it was too hard to take. So much hate, she need 2 hearts to break. Love is too real for me, it's too hard to fake. But my heart is cold and it's too hard to break. Got a little tree and I ain't trying to save it. Every song I make most likely R-rated. Vodka and ginger beer, I put that on ice. Sriracha on my chicken and my chicken on rice. A chicken pad thai, seen a wimpy ass guy. Give a chick a black eye and she didn't ask why. When she get him back, when she give me that kitty cat in the whip, but we in the back so lit we can't drive. I might hit her back, yeah, isn't that nice? But I can't stay afterwards, I'm dipping that night. I can't help myself. Too cold, I know I can't help myself. I'ma smoke my smoke, I'ma drink my drink, cause I'm way too cold. Yeah, too fresh, too clean, and too dope. Yeah, I am way too cold. I'm way too cold. I'm way too cold. Whew.
Hey. Let's go. It's the motherfucking baseline bully, fool. That's an AKA. Oh, sorry. Take it back. I forgot about that.
I for sure had been like 4.5 days since I had showered when I wrote that, though. At least. But you know, fake it till you make it. Okay, that's just tight.
That's so another transitional, you feel me?
Yep.
But yeah, that bass line is crazy. That's crazy. You going crazy, Chase? Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me take a piss real quick.
All right.
Yeah. Talk to the people. You got a question for Chase?
Yeah, man. What's up? I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
Man. Come on. Talk to me. I'll talk bike.
Yeah. You want to talk to the people?
Yeah. Shit. Look here. If you guys want to holler at Lush too, he's pulling up. Yeah. No weirdo shit.
Yeah, that ain't popping, bruh.
Exactly.
We ain't on that weirdo
Exactly.
shit.
We got Lush one in the building. Do I fuck with any Moog products or Moog? So I think it's really Moog, but I'll say Moog.
I never knew. It's so most like the biggest anomaly in music production is a Moog or Moog.
Yeah.
Shouts to Robert Moog / Moog.
Yeah. I would fuck with Moog. Like it's expensive. I mean, there's some plugins that I got that I think has some Moog sounds on it. But I mean, I don't have any actual like Robert Moog products though.
If you had like a little mini Moog,
I would use it. Yeah, if I would definitely use it if I had it.
If nothing else, just to accentuate the beats with a little bit of, you know what I mean.
I definitely got some sounds that are emulating it though. They're called Moog something, whatever the fuck. I don't. But yeah. Let's see. Do I remember the kangaroo potato chips? Yeah, that was on the cover of Non-Perishables.
Oh man! See, what's crazy about that is every single person had real products.
Yeah,
that there was, like Ajax was on the Ajax.
Yeah, right. It was all
Flex
like related
was on,
to
the
them.
Philippines.
What was yours? Like the sauce? Like
yeah.
It
was like some tomato sauce.
That's so tight.
And the only pretend product was yours.
Yeah, that's
it was
tight.
Specifically
like
made.
Flipping others.
Yeah, kangaroo chips.
Dude, that's fire. I'm gonna have to make some of those down the line. Start a potato chip company. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm starting my own OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Don't trip, Adam, and it's just me talking about sobriety. So,
hey, can someone ask Smokey what the fuck is going on? That's, you know what I'm saying? Taupe said, how much polo do I got? And then Digit said, do you rock only polo shirts? I have a lot of polo to answer that question. And no, I don't rock only polo. I would say 90% of my wardrobe is probably polo, but I fuck with Bape a lot. I like Supreme a lot. I like just fucking plain tees and shit. I mean, I got a bunch of other
Vehicle
shit.
Artery.
But
I mean, Carhartt.
I definitely Vehicle Artery. Yeah, I've been rocking Carhartt lately. I rock Chill Fam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fredo. I rock Chill Fam. You know what I'm saying?
Chill Fam.
But no, I don't only rock polo. I just like polo the most. Am I running Slate or UAD or any of the Big Sweet style stuff? I want to. I mean, I have a UAD interface. I don't really use the plugins though. But I've thought about paying for Slate, the monthly shit. Their plugins look amazing, but I don't use them.
Hey, yes, we're getting to the last half. So
do you even polo? You guys are hella fun.
Do you even polo, bro? Yeah, we just heard the song Too Cold featuring my man Only One. Go to therealonlyone.com. Like I think on one of the other streams I was rocking the fuck you shirt where it's like a middle finger that made out of flowers and shit. But yeah, he's got a lot of merch and he just dropped a new project that you mixed, right?
Sorry, I blanked out. Who?
Only's new project.
Project Mayhem. I have a beat on there, maybe two, and I mixed it.
Yeah, Only One dropped a new project very recently. Go to therealonlyone.com to grab that and some merch.
He's spazzing on there.
Yeah, he's going crazy. Or just, search Project Mayhem on Spotify or whatever outlet that you get your music. He just dropped that.
Hey, what up, Fredo? See Fredo Algebra in the chat. Make sure you go follow him. Shout out to Fredo.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm saying.
So that that last song kind of had the outro. Like I was definitely dirty when I wrote that. Cause I'm like, too fresh, too clean, and too dope. Yeah, I am way too cold. So
talk to him.
So that definitely when you made it like gave me like when I wrote the hook it was like Outcast-ish. I was like, oh, this sound like I wrote that hook basically on some Outkast shit, and some Mac Miller too vibes. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is that like funk driven, and that's kind of I am way too cold. Like that sounds to me like some Outkast type shit. So that's why even on the outro, I was like, yeah, I was definitely dirty. Dirty when I wrote that, but fake it till you make it. Outkast is tight.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So
and then going into the Andre fucking.
Yeah, then it goes into Swordfish, which is a 2-part song, Swordfish and So Familiar, but it goes into Swordfish, which is produced by Taupe.
And So Familiar is a song from Still Standing, if you don't know. So that's how that's connected. It's part 2, like a little sequel jump off.
Exactly. So. What the?
Peace. Fake it till you make it. Outkast is tight.
Speaking of which.
So we love it.
You should have put that on.
When we go into the studio, we just don't take it and just take it in mind. We gotta have the beats just bang for these crazy heads, but at the same time, we have to have the musical element.
Shout out Taupe. This beat is so fucking crazy.
Summertime,
at It's Taupe on socials.
The block get hot in the summertime. Walking down the street I used to know.
I'm like, dawg, I'm from the north, looking for the sauce. Shit, I got that borscht. Whoa, yo, it's pouring from my pores. I was pouring, couldn't afford a Ford. Now I focus on going from the foreign to a Porsche. They pouring up before, I'm looking forward to the Forbes list. Enormous chip on my shoulder, support it like a forklift. Couple rappers crying out, Portland don't support shit. Probably cause you boring, it's a warning for you war with the warden of the north. I'll turn your block and do a horror film. 40 in the bomber, turn your porch into a war flip. Buffalo, cauliflower, taco filled with swordfish. Got the foreign top, it's like Holly Berry swordfish. Nobody put me on, I might have took it wrong. Ain't get no play cause I wasn't cooking. Surprised it took this long. Had to recognize how I told myself them lies.
Yo, shout out to AMAC for gifting Fredo Algebra Tier 1. So
you got the mustard now, Fredo. I seen him asking about.
Hey, you got the sauce now, baby.
You got the mustard now, Fred.
Got the foreign top that's like Holly Berry swordfish. Nobody put me on, I might have took it wrong. Ain't get no play cause I wasn't cooking. Surprised it took this long. Had to recognize how I told myself them lies. Might have fetishized fame until we severed ties. So I don't blame homies and made it and don't holler. Blame the people that treat them like a path to their own dollar. I don't need the benefit to love to see success for others. No, I'm not idolize most rappers unless we met each other. I don't treat fans like they're less than others, even though my DMs looking like an XXL freshman cover. I made my own way, and only thing stopping me is if I get in my own way. Been in my head the whole day, that's okay. Long as the earth rotate, I'ma go crazy. Need my soul saved. I know they gon' pray on my downfall, I won't break. That's so Drake. He's so M. He's so yay. Hold up, nah. He's so J. That's that shit I don't like Sosa, they Soze, they Kaiser, they so fake, they so my soul glow. No shade, the whole glow's my snow glow. Each verse is snowflake, its own shape, and I ain't even touched the surface yet. Made them anxious on accident, that's a nervous wreck. My brain feel like a
each verse a snowflake, its own shape, and I ain't even touched the surface yet. Made them anxious on accident. That's a nervous wreck.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
My brain feel like a circus tent. Yeah, Taupe, you're right. He says so many hidden gems on this, bruh.
Yeah.
This is just one verse just going in. He sing now. That's so Drake. He complex. That's so M. He go cray. He's so yay. Hold up. No, he changed clothes. He's so J. That's that shit I don't like Sosa, they Soze. They Kaiser, they so fake. They so my soul glow. No shade. Each verse a snow globe. Its own a snowflake. Its own shape. Bruh.
Damn. Shout out Frack too. Frack's in the chat. What up? What up? What up?
What up?
What up, champ?
My DMs looking like an XXL freshman cover. I made my own way, and only thing stopping me is if I get in my own way. Been in my head the whole day, that's okay. Long as the earth rotate, I'ma go crazy. Need my soul saved. I know they gon' pray on my downfall, I won't break. That's so Drake. He's so M. He's so yay. Hold up, nah. He's so J. That's that shit I don't like Sosa, they Soze. They Kaiser, they so fake. They so my soul glow. No shade, the whole glow's my snow glow. Each verse a snowflake, its own shape, and I ain't even touched the surface yet. Made them anxious on accident, that's a nervous wreck. My brain feel like a circus tent. Got the drip, putting in work and sweat. Blood and tears, it was worth the share. Trying to secure the bag and curb this debt and stay ahead of the curve and turn on threats and treat old me like obstacles I circumvent. Just to flourish, bet a higher purpose, my work reflects. Work for less, made it flip and stuck the landing. Perfect 10, I deserve the best.
Ooh, the block gets hot in the summertime. A show walk in your driveway, a long drive down the highway. Ooh, the block gets hot in the summertime. Walking down the street I used to know.
My price keep going up, cause rent ain't coming down. Strangers moving in, familiar faces moving out.
Summertime, walking down the street I used to know.
Hold up.
Woo. Yeah, Lincoln Shockley on the additional vocals on both these songs. This is So Familiar, produced by Chase.
Why does it feel so foreign now? Somewhere so familiar.
Part 2 of the same song.
That sounds so familiar.
So notice how at the end, I'm gonna run it back so you peep this transition, but at the end of, you know, the lyrics at the end of Swordfish, this is why they're both, you know, connected. It's not just random. I go from Swordfish produced by Taupe to So Familiar produced by Chase and made them one song, because at the end of Swordfish, I'm saying, you know, I'm talking basically about the city changing. I'm talking about, you know, gentrification and shit. Yeah. So it's like a short walk down your driveway, a long drive down the highway, the block get hot in the summertime, walking down the street I used to know. And it's like talking about walking down the street I used to know. Now, if you know So Familiar, the first song that I put out on Still Standing, there's a song called So Familiar. So on that song, it's all about why does it feel so foreign now with someone so familiar. This is So Familiar too. And it's the remix. And so I say, you know, coming off of Swordfish saying walking down the street I used to know, So Familiar starts, why does it feel so foreign now somewhere so familiar?
Somewhere.
Yeah, why does it feel so foreign now somewhere so familiar? Ooh, that sounds so familiar. Feel like I've been here before. And I'm saying I feel like I've been here before as in like my city and all that. But also this hook, like, damn, that sounds so familiar. I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I've been in this place where I'm asking, why does it feel so foreign now with someone so familiar or somewhere so familiar?
And then if you listen to it too, and there's two key changes at the end where we pitch it up and shit, and then the one that goes into So Familiar, we made the same key as So Familiar, and then I also automate the tempo in that transition too. So it's like
speeds up, slows back down. Shit's wild. I'm gonna run back that transition.
Yeah, so it like, and then if you listen, it's like as the main sample that Taupe has in his beat is fading out, it blends in with the main piano melody that I have in So Familiar, and so like I just really fuck with that transition.
Yo,
yeah, that shit goes crazy.
Hollow the Dom, appreciate the follow.
What up, Hollow? Shout out to Hollow.
Made it flip and stuck the landing perfect.
Okay, yeah.
My price keep going up.
Switch up.
Cause rent ain't coming down. Strangers moving in, familiar faces moving now. Ooh, the block get hot in the summertime. Walking down the street I used to know.
Hold up.
Tempo change.
Why does it feel so foreign now, somewhere so familiar? Oh, that sounds so familiar. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I live in my head. Feel like I've been in my feelings. Feel like I've been here before. Why does it feel so foreign now, somewhere so familiar? That sounds so familiar. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I live in my head. Feel like I've been in my feelings. Feel like I've been here before. Yo, I barely recognize you. There's a little piece of you in whatever I do. But I can't let go so easy like you. Like you did. Got me feeling foolish, no excuses, I ain't wanna do it. Had to keep it moving, on the road to self-improvement. Yo, used to be so humble and take pride in your own struggle. Now you hide your scars and try to change for people that don't love you. We ain't owed nothing, I hit the road running. Feels like you lost yourself in the process of trying to grow from it. Got us broken home hunting, I know. When they think of you, they think of me, but it's different now. Turning your back on your day ones and now they can't afford to stick around. Maybe you just the victim of a vicious cycle. Not the only one that feel like I do, but ain't a city like you, Portland. Why does it feel so foreign now, somewhere so familiar? Oh, that sounds so familiar. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I live in my head. Feel like I've been in my feelings. Feel like I've been here before. Why does it feel so foreign now, somewhere so familiar? That sounds so familiar. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I live in my head. Feel like I've been in my feelings. Feel like I've been here before.
All those little sprinkles.
Shit, didn't nobody want to live in the north, bro. Didn't nobody want to live all the way out in St. John's. They was calling it dirty. They was calling it They was calling it sketchy, you know, the bullshit like that. Remember back in the day, the old Safeway, man, we used to jack the snack attacks. We used to run routes on them all day. In that Safeway, and that same Safeway now is condominiums, and that's really where it started. St. John started to change. People with money started to move in. I remember, man, we used to pay like $500 for an apartment. Now you can't get nothing under $1,200 in St. John's now, bro. St. John still got the soul, but it's changing a whole lot, man. Some for the worse, some for the better. At the end of the day, I still love where we come from, but gentrification certainly is took its course, bro. A lot of people I see there now wouldn't wanted to be in the North 20 years ago, or in St. John's 20 years ago, bro. The land of the underdogs, but now it's being turned into something, you know, it's the cool spot, the little cool corner of the city where people try to come move now, and that's all good, but man, respect what this North shit about. Respect St. John's, bro. Old St. John's. It's Mike Capes. I'm out.
Yo, that was such the icing on the cake right there. Like, I hit him last minute, like, yo, I was like gonna do an outro, like, to really bring the concept of that song to light, you know, because it doesn't jump out at you. What I'm really saying, like how I broke down the end of Swordfish transitioning into So Familiar, and even during the verse until the very last bar, it sounds like I'm talking to a person. You know what I mean? It's like one of those hip hop. The girl is really hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, the whole verse, it's like I'm talking about, like, you know, you changed. I can't let go so easy like you did.
Yeah.
When they think of you, they think of me, but it's bigger now. Turning your back on your day ones, and now they can't afford to stick around. But I'm talking about Portland, the city. I'm talking about gentrification. Like, the people who been grown up in this city can't, like, new people moving in can't even afford the, you know, original neighborhood people that have been there can't even afford to live there no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I put it in context of like a relationship. You know what I mean? As corny as that sounds, you know what I mean? So at the end, I was like, man, I really want to tie this together and talk about it. But, you know, I got a song with Mike Capes where I'm on a remix for his project. And, you know, we always talk about work, and I grew up with this fool. You know, if you don't know Mike Capes, he's an artist out of Portland, specifically St. John's, North
Capes.
Portland. We came up, this fool lived a block away from me as kids and shit. I was a little bit older than him, you know, and before this fool was rapping, but we used to play basketball and shit, 6th, 7th grade outside my crib, and watching him come up, like, he's a prominent figure in the Portland scene, and it's really dope. Like, he's an incredible artist, like, really spits, you know, has the conscious shit, real lyricism. If you fuck with me, like, go fuck with Mike Capes, you know, search his music. But that to say, I reached out to him like, yo, how better to reflect the North and kind of flex how it's like Jay getting 4 bars from Rick Ross on a, you know what I'm saying, on Monster or whatever it is, where it's like my Portland version of that, reaching out to Capes and just having him lace my outro for me, you know what I mean? And because he's seen the evolution of the city and my neighborhood specifically, and so I think, like, I was real happy with how that came out, and he killed it and really brought it full circle with that outro. You know what I mean?
Running routes, bro. That's
like, we used to run routes on the snack attacks and
yeah, dog. I fucked with that.
Yeah,
that shit was hard, bro.
Yo, so Summer is out now everywhere. I seen people asking. It's out on Spotify. You know, just Ilmac SMMR Summer. You know, it's out on all your digital platforms, wherever you consume music, it should be there. Yeah. So make sure to go get that. You can support directly. I mean, there's a link in the About section if you're on Twitch below here. You know, or just go where, and that has like a Bandcamp link, Apple, Spotify, Google, whatever you listen to music on. So make sure to seek that out and get it after this listening session if you don't have it already. And I hella appreciate y'all kicking it with us, man, for real. From YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, obviously, you know what I mean? Y'all are showing love. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way, you know what I mean? So this next song, I don't know if Solomon's in here. Last time he was in at the start of the chat and then had to leave. I feel like I ain't seen him talk in a minute. He might be gone
not that long ago.
Okay.
But I don't know. It was like a song ago though.
Yeah. So Solomon produced this next joint. It's track 11 out of 12. Out of 12 songs, this is track 11, second to last song. It's called Tear Gas Like Roses. You know what I'm saying? And
such a crazy sound for the album too, because like It doesn't sound like anything that we had on there. You really expanded your sort of songwriting and melodic pockets and rhythms and tempo with this, because it's a lot faster than most shit.
Yeah.
Just how On My Way is a lot faster than most shit too. But what you're saying on this song too, it's like, it's crazy how it's like, how not, I mean, it's not corny, but deep, how like deep it is, but then also like how the beat, how bouncy the beat is, because the beat almost sounds like house a little bit. Like that just how that rhythm and how the bass line is.
Yeah.
But in like a fire ass way, not in like a hella, because some of that shit is corny, but like but like in a real, like in a dope ass way.
Me and this fool were talking about doing a project sort of in this whole pocket, like, you know what I mean? Not even on some rap shit. He was like, once I sent this joint back, he was like, yo, I've been wanting to do a project with a rapper like this, but nobody knows how to or wants to fuck with these style beats. And I'm like, I'm with that.
Bounce, that Nicolay foreign exchange.
Yeah, that European bounce. Exactly. There you go. There we go. Like that's,
and to me it just sounded like it was just on some real funk shit. You know, like I had watched some, like, you know, I went back and listened to you know, Funkadelic, and watched like the documentaries on like YouTube and what I think on Netflix. I can't remember. I think I had to go to YouTube. Yeah. But like that, there was a lot of inspiration there, you know. And when I did this song, when I recorded it, I didn't write it. I did that, you know, the classic move of like, I was just in here with a Pro Tools session open and basically.
You're by yourself. I wasn't here.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. And I just recorded myself and just punched bars. When I started recording to it, I was writing while recording, basically like writing. I was just freestyling lines and then just taking little pieces and keeping them. But I didn't know where the song was going to go. I didn't have an idea like, hey, I'm going to make this, you know, political funk song. Like, I didn't have that in mind. And, you know, so the verse touches on shit, but it's also vague and fits this vibe. It's like the vibe I could almost like, you know, like a resistance turn up party, you know, on the eve of some destructive shit and rebuild, but it's like all a vibe. Like, it's not this overhanded shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. And shout out to Max Smith. He's actually on the intro. I sampled him on MSNBC being interviewed about like the Fed's presence in Portland during the protests and everything. And this shirt is actually the quote that I have at the start of this song, produced by Solomon. No, not Iron Solomon, producer from Portland.
And his bass line on this is amazing. Shout out to that fool. Like, and that's another reason why it fits so well with everything. You feel me? That funky bass line.
Definitely. It's Tear Gas Like Roses, Summer Out Now, produced by Solomon.
What's your take on the federal presence here? Do you think it's detracted from the overall message?
Yeah, it's definitely detracting, but I think it's intended to. We came out here dressed in t-shirts and doing hula hoops and stuff. And they started gassing us. So we came back with respirators. And they started shooting us. So we came back with vests. And they started aiming for the head. So we started wearing helmets. And now they call us terrorists. Who's escalating this? It's not us.
Tear gas like roses, thrown at the mob. You gotta do a lot more than that to stop the hand of God. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Ay, don't make me look foolish. Cause I might do it. Yeah. Went to sleep, feeling weak. Woke up in a dream, feeling like a beast. Feeling like I ain't taking shit no more, nah, we off that. We ain't sending kids to war, nah, we off that. It's a war outside our door, yeah, let's talk that. Tell us stay on our porch, nah, we off that. Middle finger high, hand on my bra sack. Treat hell like a day in the sun and moonwalk back. And I ain't tryna ruin the party. You feel the kick in the trunk, just assume it's a body. Soon as I walk in the room, like I ain't cool with nobody. Fuck around and throw a funeral party. Everybody invited, everybody is woke, everybody enlightened, everybody so dope, where everybody to bite. Everybody about to get everybody indicted. That's why you can't fuck with everybody. Whoa.
Treat hell like a day in the sun and moonwalk back.
Tear gas like roses, thrown at the mob. You gotta do a lot more than that to stop the hand of God. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Ay, don't make me look foolish. Cause I might do it. Ay. Mama ain't raised no fool, so I put it on my mama. You ain't playing me for one. Mama ain't raised raised no fool, so I put it on my mama. You ain't playing me for one. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Ay, don't make me look foolish, cause I might do it. Ay.
Lanka.
Tear gas like roses thrown at the mob. You gotta do a lot more than that to stop the hand of God. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Ay, don't make me look foolish, cause I might do it. Ay. Mama ain't raised no fool, so I put it on my mama. You ain't playing me for one. Mama ain't raised no fool, so I put it on my mama. You ain't playing me for one. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Ay. Don't make me look foolish, cause I might do it. Ay.
Woo. Make sure to follow Solomon. It's just X's instead of O's on Twitch. Yo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're talking
That's
about
one of my favorites. That shit's
stupid.
Style wow, as the scholars have stated once.
Yes,
Just
shout
once,
out
though.
to this fool on the production. That shit's crazy. I can't. Yeah, and it's unique, you know what I mean? But it fits, I feel like, and especially like that being at the end of the album and OMW On My Way being at the start. Like they're different vibes, but they're like similar in tempo, and you know what I'm saying? Like
it's good
not
that they're like spread apart from each other, because it's like we go back to that vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping that vibe. It's
like a balance on each side. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's Tear Gas Like Roses.
Crazy.
Shout out to Solomon on that. So yeah, summer's out now. You know what I mean? If you're tuned in still on YouTube, I appreciate you. Periscope, appreciate you. Make sure to follow over at twitch.tv/Ilmac. And man, shout out to Dosia again, dropping a young Raki.
Bandica.
And another like 100 gifted subs. You're amazing. And everybody else that gifted too. AMAC. Shout out to all the new follows. You know, this is the last song we're getting into, called Way It Started. It's perfect to end a project with the way it started.
Featuring Pass. Big shout out to Pass. He killed it.
Yeah. I wanted to play this when we did the preview before, when we listened to Spring and then did a preview. But I felt like we really had to save this one for, the full listening. I didn't want to give the intro or outro away. So this is, me and Pass been talking about doing the song forever, even just on text, you know what I mean, chopping it up. And so I hit him last minute, actually, like, hey, and you might even hit me, Pass, like, what's up, bruh? And I was like, all right, look, I got this joint, but I'm turning in my album in like 3 days or some shit like that. And I was like, so you'd have to turn it around ASAP, and he's like, send it. And I sent this joint, and this fool turned it around like 2 days later, just in time.
And this is the perfect song to have last. It's the perfect summary, the culmination of everything leading up to it as an album, and it just fits perfectly. You know what I'm saying? It's a good choice to have last, and it sounds like a victory lap. It sounds like fucking running from third to home. It sounds crossing the finish line. That's kind of that's how it sounds like to me.
Let's go. That's the note we got to jump into this joint on. The Way It Started, last song on Summer, out now everywhere. Let's go. Featuring Pass.
This year been fucking crazy. Look. Yeah, she finna take off. Was negotiating contracts and Pops told me he got laid off. Do not disturb, not trying to take calls. Fake broads, always in some drama. That's why I ain't y'all. I could barely get a bucket, now I play ball. Break laws, I don't follow those if they ain't God. Don't fear a man if you bleed like me. Can stand by while people oppressed and think I'm free. Make it make sense. I'm trying to make ends. Barely fuck with people at all. No time for fake friends. And that shit played out. Said so many times, I can't count. I'm a star, excuse me if I'm spaced out. But my city in the siege by the feds. I can't even sleep with these dreams in my head. Why I feel so detached. Nah, we ain't holding that. Man, I swear, whole world feeling heartless. I can't end the year the way it started. When it got up there regardless. Gotta finish what we started. I know shit ain't all sweet. If I had it all, I would put that on me. Spend it on the squad, even though the love free. I can't end the year the way it started.
We all ball, can't fall off, we bounce back. My squad raw, flaws and all, now how's that? Quiet nigga with a loud pack, yeah. Shouldn't try it, you know where the hound's at, yeah. And we gone, they don't believe us, so we stand alone. Police been killing us before you seen it on the camera phone. Don't give a fuck about bringing no Grammy home. Just wanna get high, playing Sly in the Family Stone. Damn, but yesterday my life changed. Feel like I never say the right things. Trying to elevate my mind frame. Gotta medicate this migraine. Roll spinning, feeling nauseous. From the North Pole, cold-hearted. When your skin is this color, then you a target. If you really love something, better guard it. Yeah.
Whole world feeling heartless. I can't even get the way it started. When it got up bad regardless. Gotta finish what we started. I know shit ain't all sweet. If I had it all, I would put that on me. Spend it on the squad, even though the love free. I can't end the year the way it started. Just lost someone and I didn't cry, no. Last call could change my life though. Live free, ain't tryna die, bro. Stay one above Diablo. Get up, I'm in grind mode. Switching up the convo. Zoom meeting, tryna get these M's off an iPhone. Hit my lawyer's side note. Walking on a tightrope. Balance all kind of vices. I don't need advice though. I'm just feeling blessed though. I don't even stress no. I was in over my head, now I breaststroke. Get up with my bread low. Tryna get this French roll. Franco on my neck, oh, they got me feeling special. Women that I let down. Shit, I gotta let go. Used to bust through St. John. Now I park on Melrose. If I sold my soul, that'll be the day hell froze. Deal with the devil, we might have rubbed elbows. Oh, whole world feeling heartless. I can't end the year the way it started. When it got up bad regardless. Gotta finish what we started. I know shit ain't all sweet. If I had it all, I would put that on me. Spend it on the squad, even though the love free. I can't end the year the way it started. That shit right. I can end the year the way it started.
Whew. Feels like hoodie season, man.
For real. I smell rain.
Fire. That was an Oscar-worthy performance because it was not cold outside.
It was brisk.
Okay.
It was for sure brisk.
That was a fire ass. No, it was not cold, bro.
You literally had a hoodie on.
Did I?
Yeah, the polo joint.
Hey, regardless, that was a good shiver.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was the last song on Summer called Way It Started. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, I love that one because I feel like, especially coming off of, you know, Tear Gas Like Roses, is a reason for this like progression going from Swordfish and So Familiar, where I'm addressing the city changing, into Tear Gas Like Roses, addressing, you know, all the shit in the current landscape and the protests and the feds, you know, occupying the city and shit. And then to go into like, I can't end the year the way it started. Like it's addressing the shit, but also it's motivational in a way. It's triumphant. I wanted it to be like, you know, serious and reflective, but from a positive point of view of like, whole world feeling heartless. I can't end the year the way it started. Winning got it back regardless. Gotta finish what we started. And I know shit ain't all sweet. If I had it all, I would put that on me. Spend it on the squad, even though the love free. I can't end the year the way it started. You know, and it's just about getting old, progressing from it, and still getting to your goals, and even acknowledging all the crazy shit going on, man. So,
but yeah, man, that's summer, man. That's A to Z. That's top to bottom, man. Fucking, I'm glad you guys are feeling it, man. It means a lot. It's really exciting to have it out now, and yeah, man. Fucking, I'm really proud of it, man. For real.
Yeah, Pass killed that shit. Hey, shout out to Trespassion on the YouTube chat. Just donated $2. Said 667. So sick, man.
Cold life.
Yeah, appreciate you for sure. If you got Twitch, follow me, man, over on Twitch, twitch.tv/illmac. And if you don't, you know, make sure to tap in, because I'm going to do a lot more lives over on Twitch. You know, it might not broadcast out to YouTube at certain points. So make sure to tap in over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Evil Minded says summer is a classic, man. Spring and summer both fire. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah, I just wanted everything, you know, with each project, I wanted to have in this series, I wanted to have its own vibe and to have its own soundscape, but still sound and feel like a, you know, cohesive chapter in the book. You know what I mean? And that's why even ending that song, it's like I smell rain. It's like forecasting, you know, autumn, forecasting fall, whichever I ended up calling it.
Oh, you know, pay attention to the connective tissue, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's all there.
I love doing that. You feel me? Dropping breadcrumbs on them.
You feel me?
Yeah, Mythic said gonna have to cop this album. I appreciate that.
Please
man.
do, man. That we really appreciate it, man. All the support is much appreciated. Because now it's like it's out of our hands as creatives, and now it's your guys'. So
yeah, it's communal. You feel me? Summer out now. Yeah, man. What's your favorite? What's your favorite song?
Yeah, what's the verdict, man? What's the verdict?
Yeah, what's the feedback? What's your verbiage?
I personally got I am way too cold.
Hey.
Les said he likes Too Cold. What's, you know what I'm saying?
O'Shea's the hardest one.
O'Shea goes crazy.
O'Shea, okay, we got O'Shea and Too Cold from the room, from Lush Uno.
Easy call.
Hey.
Memo said, "What's the chances you mail me a physical copy? I'll pay $50 for it." I don't have physical copies yet, but I got a plan for it. It's all digital until I'm done with all four.
Fuck around and get a box set.
I'm gonna do a box set with deluxe versions.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have bonus songs
I'm
for
hyped about
each
that.
season.
Let's go.
I already got them in mind for both spring and summer.
See?
So just know we're doing the box set at the end of all four with and the deluxe version where it's going to be new songs on each one.
Hello.
Yeah, for real. So we got That's a Trip, Brown Ma said. Tear Gas, Adam said.
Yeah.
Too Cold by Gunwings. Yeah, you like that CMP. You like the only one shit. I feel you. Gunwings got the sapient screen name.
What's your favorite joint, and then I'll say what my favorite joint is.
My only complaint,
because honestly, I don't know, so I'm gonna decide right now.
My biggest criticism about Too Cold is that on these lyrics in a certain part, literally say, "I seen a wimpy ass guy give his chick a black eye, and she didn't ask why. So we in the whip." And she give me that kitty cat while we get in the back.
She
get him back when she give me that kitty cat in the whip, but we get in the back so lit we can't drive. So it's like you just witnessed domestic abuse, and the problem isn't the chick not asking why. The problem is how come you didn't do anything about it except help her get revenge by fucking her in the back of a car, so she gets beat by her dude. Then you scoop her up and fuck her in the back of a car. That it rhymes good.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're like, and that's why it's my favorite song.
Yeah.
Yo, that's hella crazy. That's fucking hilarious.
Yo, shout out to Muzza 12 with the tier 1.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, see the track list so you can remember What song? What else? Hold on. What else we got? People saying Forest Grove for me.
Yeah.
That's Tope. Tope said Forest Grove. Yeah, that's honestly. I'm about to shoot a video for that with Zoo, probably in the next couple days.
Hey, and if you tuned in late and you didn't get to catch, you know what I'm saying, the whole project, make sure you go and run it back. Go hit the digital streaming providers. Go hit the direct support on the Bandcamps and such. Yeah, make sure you run it back if you didn't get a chance to catch the whole album.
100% for real. I caught it then. Really excited to dig into it tomorrow while working. That's what's up, Trust Passion. Yeah, it's out everywhere. You know what I mean? The link if you scroll down below the chat in the About section, there's a link right there that has, all the links, whether it be Spotify, Apple, you know what I mean?
Abraham Lincoln bio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Or Bandcamp, all that shit.
Yeah.
Still repping said he liked the last track. Evil Minded said the joint was Sat. Yeah, the joint was Sat's
All
crazy.
Wins.
Especially with the switch up, bro.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
Yeah, it's really 2 songs. All Wins.
Oh yeah.
That's a personal. That's not my. Or well, no, I'm not gonna say that. But if you had to pick, what's your favorite? Just you know what I'm saying. You have to though. Like
I love my children all the same.
Right, but you got to though.
Sophie's choice.
I gotta pick. It just depends, bro. I'll be like, I mean,
I know that should be changing.
It changes by mood,
but just
I
like
mean,
right now,
Forest
where you're
Grove, Tear Gas Like Roses, Way on Me all come to mind.
Yeah,
off top, you know what I mean, and that's like. Other days it's other songs, but those 3 like stick out to me, like Way on Me, the vibe, but also the shit I'm talking about, and it's like about like I was digging in the couch just to cop a 40 ounce. I was saying Wade on me. Not they see me up, see me down. Now they hardly see me round, and that shit weigh on me. Like there's a lot of shit that's personal, but still barring out on that song.
Yeah,
it's triumphant. Forest Grove is like probably the most personal in storytelling, and then Tear Gas Like Roses, that experiment, like that new shit that I gotta love because of like recency bias, but I'm doing shit that I ain't never like really done before. Same with OMW. So I don't know. I love them all the same, man.
I think. The one I always just go back. I mean, I love the whole fucking album too. But These Nights is like, that's just gotta. I could listen to that song forever. Like These Nights is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna do a video for that one too.
That shit's crazy. And then like I really like That's a Trip too. Like That's a Trip is crazy. I love them all though, but
the thing that's crazy about
every song.
Yo, shout out to Tim Cavanaugh.
I don't think there's no filler on this shit, bro. Like this shit's
the thing about That's a Trip too is it's so chill in both the beat and the vibe of like my delivery, but I'm on there spitting. You feel me? Like
Kiss was in there spitting.
Yeah, Kiss was it, but like that
Kiss is spitting right now.
Like Dr. Frankenstein, Locked Away Inside, Monster Came Alive, like that shit. And then that shit about whole life's a bitch. I wipe the bitch, bite the bullet, and wipe the prince, and dive inside my mind's abyss and try to find if life exists. Bite the bullet and wipe the prince and
stab the ice. Grab a knife and what do you say? The ice that's hid inside my ribs.
Stab the slab of ice that's hid behind my ribs, grab the knife and twist. Operation Times.
That shit's crazy. Yeah, but I like them all though, man. I really feel like everything is just placed perfectly, and I'm super happy with this album.
It's Tope said, I saw you cringe, Lucky, during that only part. Nah, it's not cringe because he's not really meaning that literally as far as like. She got beats off like for revenge, but it's like it's funny just to take it super literal and be like I remember calling it why I'm even comfortable saying that is because I was trolling him about it like bruh like this is what you said. He's like shut up. He's all maybe she was all Carney said maybe she was also a cop and Inky was just trying to fuck the police. Only was just trying to
Inky, Inky won.
Yo, young Inky won. Yo, Sold Out, the last album I put out before summer, I put out on June 16th is one of the last days of spring. I put out Spring.
Go run
so
Spring.
That's my last project. Go run that.
Part 1 of the seasonal series.
Hey, for real. Every try he for real. Connor said you are an alien. Thank you.
Yep.
But yeah, Appreciate it, man. For real, all the love means a lot, man. Go make sure to listen to it.
Yeah, let us know. You know, give us some more feedback.
Send it to someone you think will fuck with it.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
But really, like, thank you guys, though, man. Like, you guys showed a ton of support during the stream. You guys been holding us down. Just keep bumping it, man. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Tap the fuck in.
Connor just posted the Bandcamp link in the chat. Again, you could scroll down. You could donate. You could join the Discord.
Yeah.
You could peep the leaderboard where Dosia is just... It might be Doja. I'm going with Dosia at this point.
Tell us how to phonetically say it, bro. Let us get the dash, you know.
But they are by far ahead in the leaderboard, you know. And I'm going to use that shit to, like, I have 1 or 2 open seats for this battle rap poker game on Friday. And I'm going to go and start at the top of the leaderboard as far as giving away a seat to my subs. I'm going to start it and say Dosia doesn't play poker. I'll go to next in line and so on and so forth until, you know, someone on the leaderboard wants to join us on the poker game on Friday, which we'll be playing with, I'll name a couple cats, Thesaurus, Mike P, Soul, I think maybe Direct. It depends on the schedule because he's got an event. Caustic, Dunch.
Oh, yep.
Bishop Bergante. I got to double check on a couple just with scheduling, but this is everybody said they're down. So we're doing the poker game on Friday. I'll be live streaming that as well. So, and I think we're also just going to do a drawing, sub-only drawing. So if we got 2 open seats, I'll go down the leaderboard, give one to, whoever is down to run in the game. And then also if someone that's just a sub who might not be on the leaderboard wants to play, I'm going to do a randomized drawing out of all my subs to give away a seat so you could play with us. And I'll be streaming it, and say if Mike P or someone is also streaming, I'll try the squad streaming. I haven't tried that before, but also I'm going to make sure we're all in a Discord room so we still get the table talk, because it's going to be a digital game. We're not going to be in the same place. We're going to be playing online together, but we'll be in a Discord so we can all chop it up and you can still get that table chatter and we can all kind of try to decipher what Soul's saying together.
That's fucking funny. Yeah, man, follow me on all motherfucking platforms at Chase More Music. I'm finna get my shit jumping off ASAP once I purchase some more equipment. But Chase More Music on all other socials.
Yeah,
I got Water Buffaloes coming out next month with Fredo Algebra, and then working on the next Ill album. The new Satire album, The Roaring, comes out in October, which I produced 90% of too. So stay tuned.
100.
You bitch.
Yeah, Trace Passion said, still standing, helped me through some real rough times. Always love and respect from me. Thank you, man. I appreciate you sharing that. You know what I'm saying? If you like that, I think you'll like Spring as well. You know, it's got a different vibe this summer in the last couple songs that you may have caught, but definitely check out both Spring and Summer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You need a Brit to sub that shit. Yo, so and there's other things that I'm working on. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a live performance in studio in the next few weeks. That date will be announced tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be tapped in on Twitch, but I'm gonna be on King of the Dots channel tomorrow from 1 to 5, and I'm gonna be on there gaming with Big K and Eddie I. Now, there's a chance Big K, he's waiting on some parts for his computer, so if he can't make it, then I'm gonna have Aiden, the homie who's a fire gamer, be in there with me. Aiden Kalir.
Shout out to
and
Aiden.
Eddie got salsa, and we're gonna be playing some Warzone, chopping it up with everybody over on the King of the Dot channel from 1 to 5 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. And then Friday is that poker game I was just talking about. I don't have a time locked in. I have to confirm everybody and timing. But that's the next event. But I just want to keep switching it up and doing events like the performance coming soon. I want to throw a sub only Warzone tournament, like trios with all my subs who can join in. And we're just gonna keep it moving, keep it popping for real. And so everybody that's here before this shit blows up, I really appreciate you tuning in. For everybody, I mean, I told Tress Passion in the YouTube chat come over and join, and within seconds he came over and subbed to Twitch. So that shit means a lot, because before even quarantine and shit, I wasn't really on Twitch like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had an account made, now that I remember, where I would go in and watch Thesaurus play poker.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually why I think I downloaded Twitch at one point. Actually, I think that I used the Ilmac TV. I was trying to register my new name, Ilmac, and Ilmac TV was taken. And now that I think about it, I think it was me, and I forgot about my old account. Fuck. I need to go back on that account and fucking sub over here. You feel me? Shout out to IC Cully. You know what I mean? But yeah, summer's out now. I don't want to keep y'all too long.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We listened to the album front to back. You know, appreciate everyone that tuned in. Again, on YouTube. Hold on, let me scroll through and see if there's a couple questions.
From YouTube?
Yes, on YouTube. Alcoholic Adley said, yo, I asked this a few years ago. What happened to Nightmares with Chase?
Oh, I took it off just because I still have it, though. I might like make it not private. I just wanted to just take off some old shit. Just because I just felt like my newer stuff represented me better.
Yeah.
But I still have it, though. But
shout out to Shocks the Rebel in the YouTube chat as well.
Hey, what up, Shocks?
He said, so spring, summer, are we going to get FLL and winter coming? Definitely winter. Fall or autumn. I might be leaning towards autumn. So
yeah, FFL's tight, too, though. But
yeah, probably get ATM in.
Yeah,
probably.
We'll see. I mean, you'll figure it out.
We'll try to drop you some digital scrolls soon. Yeah, you know, stream it. There's somebody. Yeah. It's not. I think it might have even been Tim.
Damn, Doja.
Yo,
Doja Winfrey. Dosia Doja.
Dosia just dropped another 100 bomb. Dropped another 100 gifteds.
Doja Winfrey.
At this point, I have exponentially more subs than followers. So if you're in the room, you're probably subbed.
Yeah.
In which case, drop French's gang. Drop the mustard emote in the chat. Come on, give it up for Dosia. That shit's crazy.
That's amazing.
What? Just about the. Come on, man. This is crazy. You're insane. You just dropped like,
man,
2 racks today. Yeah, somebody just dropped like 2 racks on the, and they dropped a rack in another one. This person don't drop like 4K on me or some shit like that. Supporting.
We hope your money's legal.
No, I don't care.
Oh yeah, it's all the.
They might be washing it through us right now. You feel?
Cha-ching.
Yo, you're crazy.
Doja Winfrey or Dosia. Please let me know how to pronounce it, because
I think they're purposely keeping it a mystery.
Okay, well then I'm dropping. It's Doja Winfrey until I know better.
Okay, I'm going with Dosia because it sounds pretty.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. We got the angles covered. Man,
and I like to think it's just a little bad little bitch donating hella bread. That's like, in my mind, it's just a little bad little bitch. You know what I mean? Donating hella bread.
Hopefully that doesn't make a donation.
Yeah. So even if, you know what I'm saying, you're not, just, you know, leave some mystery.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I like
with
the
social
ambiguity.
media, there's such a lack of mystery. You know?
Yeah. Right. That's what's up.
Yo. For real, that's crazy.
Man.
He was like, don't see you sitting somewhere hella uncomfortable right now. Yeah, he is.
Man, that's love though. That's such that's crazy support.
Yo, it's just Alf. It's just Alf low key.
That's hilarious.
Yo, shout out. Yeah, shout out Al. Shout out Lush and
shout out. So you can expect some new shit, you know, soon.
Going crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap in with the homies.
Yeah, man. I think, you know, we're going to end on that note. Summer out now. Shout out to everybody that was a part of the project. You know what I mean? Just off top.
Huge,
you know,
huge shout out to everybody.
Obviously,
man.
You know, shoulda, mudda, the project wouldn't be what it is either spring or summer without Chutta blessing it on all the production and mixing and even just all the post-production shit we do. You know what I mean? That's where the magic is made 100%.
Good luck, man. I appreciate that because it's obviously reciprocal because you're the artist on it too. So it's fucking.
And a lot of people, you know, have like, you know, I see mention like all the growth, you know, and I feel like part of that, you know, off top is the fact I hadn't dropped a solo project in like 4 years. So it's like, you know, not seeing somebody, you know, your 350-pound homie for 2 years, and then they're like, you know what I'm saying, $160 with pecs. The next time you see him, like you don't see that gradual growth, so it's a little more like apparent to people, you know. But you know, a big thing was me moving out here, you know what I'm saying, and we're no longer we were working remotely for so long, and that's dope, that's fire. But I think you can really tell the difference in not only personal growth as artists on both our ends, but also just when we actually can sit with the project and make music freely and be in the same room. There's a lot more, you know, synchronicity of vibes, so to speak, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where a lot of that growth is from, and making music this whole time. It wasn't just like that 4 years was a break.
No, we were making shit
music
constantly.
nonstop. That's how we're able to pump out these projects. We already have more than enough songs for fall and winter.
Yeah.
We will be making new ones just to really update it and bring it all together.
Yeah,
but
which is what we've done for spring and summer. So
it just
keep
hasn't
that going.
stopped.
That's definitely the formula for that shit.
Yeah, this chemical. It's chemistry. It's our chemistry. You feel me?
Yo, shout out to Gorilla Grodd. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Killer Croc.
Shout out to Killer Croc.
Shout out to Taupe.
Shout out to
Captain
chat. Marvel.
Shout out to Taupe, who's in the chat. He produced O'Shea and Swordfish.
Big shout out to Taupe, man. He's killing it right now on the beats, man. Make sure you go follow and tap in with the boys.
It's @It's Taupe on all socials. You know what I'm saying? From Twitch to Twitter and Instagram. Follow him. He's got slaps all day, always posting beats. I'll be on this shit just like like he posted a beat recently, like the other day, and I was like like thinking face, like this sounds like fall.
That's funny.
So yeah, follow this full shout out
that's
to Solomon.
funny because you say that to me too.
Yeah,
like you be like it'll be in the, that sounds like summer. Like
you're like yeah, all right, not everything is yours, but
but it works.
Yeah.
Because you definitely said that about one of these beats.
Oh,
there
for
you go.
Sure, for sure.
That's a nice method right there.
Like, I'm getting hoodie season vibes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Shout out to Solomon, who produced Tear Gas Like Roses, and we'll definitely be making more music soon. And I might have a joint set aside even for fall from bruh. You follow him on all socials, just Solomon with X's instead of O's.
Yeah.
So SXLXMXN.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Shout out to Satire.
Yeah, shout out to Sat.
You know, you can look him up. Shout out to Fredo Algebra.
Lenka Shockley, who's, you know, crazy vocalist, was background vocals on Swordfish and So Familiar, and also was featured, you know, with verses and all that on OMW with Fredo and Tear Gas Like Roses. Shout out to Baby Franco. Baby Franco just put out some fire projects. Make sure to tap in with him on all socials. Just at Baby Franco Chain.
Yeah, go tap in with the boy. Shout out to Only One. You know, go check out Project Mayhem and everything he's got going.
Yeah, definitely. He's got some new music out that's crazy. Actually, we have a song produced by Sapient that he got me on for his project.
Awesome song.
Project Mayhem.
Especially like
Sape on the hook too.
You guys probably you three probably haven't done a song in a while too. Right. So that's like, it's really fire. That's like my favorite joint on that album.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to Pass too. We can't forget Pass.
Of course, Pass, you know, coming through on the very last song and holding it down. Shout out to Connor, who's in the Twitch chat right now. Connor with 3 R's. He did the artwork for the track list.
What's the name of the chick who did the cover?
So it's I don't know how to say it, but I know how to spell it.
Yeah.
But it's something like at Heininge, and I think it's like H. I think it's like her name.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's like HHEININGE. On Instagram, and she's the artist who did the cover. Yeah, and she did the cover for spring.
Yeah.
We got the cover already for fall, and she'll be doing winter. She's doing the cover for the whole series. Just to keep the aesthetic and to keep the vibe right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to Jordan River Recordings for mastering the album too.
Yes, Jordan Rivers.
If you ever need any mastering or any studio work from them. Tap in.
Yeah, and then shout out to Mike Capes and DJ Smokey holding the intros down for me.
Yeah, the little fucking or the outros.
Outros, yes,
and
yes.
and ad lib on yeah, definitely big shout out to the guys. Is there anyone? I think that's everybody.
I think that's
that was
everyone
involved.
Yeah, I can't zoom into this track list for a reminder, but I'm pretty sure that covers it. So yeah, the Connor did the track list. Heineinge HHEININGE at HHEININGE. I put it in the Twitch chat. She's the artist on Instagram. She has amazing art, and make sure to go check her out as well. She did the cover. Connor did. Connor does a lot of my graphics too. Like if you look at this schedule and everything that I just put up on the screen with the special events and the Twitch schedule, he
He's
did
rocking.
that as well. Yeah,
he's doing a lot of shit.
Part of
work
the squad.
With the squad.
He's
Absolutely.
modded up. You know.
Shout out to Connor, man, for sure.
Yeah, and as you can see, I'm implementing a schedule, probably starting next week because this week's been hectic. But I wanted to make it easy for people to remember when I'm tapping in on Twitch. And it'll be 6 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It'll be 6 a.m. Monday and Tuesday. And I'll be going for like probably 8 hours. That's usually what I do. And then Friday at 7 p.m. I'm going to start that next week. So it'll be 6, 6, 7. You feel me?
Yeah.
6 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 p.m. all
PST.
Pacific.
Yep.
I do that because a lot of you know, my overseas people and even East Coast tap in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll be on for long enough for it'll be, you know, afternoon on the West Coast when I'll still be streaming. You
can
know?
catch it no matter where in your day or night. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Scheduling or streaming live at 6, 6, 7 a.m. and p.m.
Easy.
And then I'll be on the
call.
weekends too, and those are just whenever I feel like it. So you could just tap in, hit the notifications button. Man, shout out Dosia, man. You're insane. I really appreciate that. The support goes a long way, for real. And I just want to keep building this community out. You guys are cool as fuck, for real. Everybody that tapped in, shout out to you. Summer out now. Any last words? You yellow belly bastard.
No. At Chase More Music. Just follow me.
Yeah, just follow Chase. Hey, follow is it Lush Uno?
On what?
On like Twitter, Instagram?
Lush
One.
Lush One on Twitter. Lush One CA on Instagram, right?
That's right.
Hey, Lush One and Lush One CA on Twitter and Instagram.
Iced Out Flyboy Penguin.
On Instagram. Ice. Let's go.
Gotta follow Smokey too.
Definitely tap in. It's 667 Coat Life shit. You know what I mean? Exactly. Let's see a wall of mustard emotes. French's gang on my way out. Hey. Let's go. Summer out now. Appreciate y'all. Let it fade out.
Wait, don't say your slogan.
Don't be a weirdo.
I got that wave on me.